come to some of you and bribe you off. They can promise you what you've never had before. They can give you maybe a house in Dubai. They can promise you a vehicle. They can tell you, oh, we'll make you vice president. They can promise you anything to make sure that you're like them. But this very IPOB, this very hardcore is not going to move. And I will tell you why we can't move.
Because what I am saying on Abumanyamini, our people are lame. They are weak. I am struggling to count how many men there are in Biafra land. There are no more men left. Weak, docile, and imbecilic. Weak. I don't know how we can take such people to war. I don't know how we can take men who are not men into battle and win. I am ashamed.
Ndewo Biafrans. Ndewo Ada Biafra. Ndewo Muchineke. Ndewo Lovers of Freedom. Ndewo Oduduwa Nation. Ndewo the Amazonians. Ndewo to the Middle Beltans. Ndewo to the Hausa people. Ndewo to the Fulanese as well, who are hell-bent on killing people. Ndewo to everyone that is watching us, because MNK said he is ashamed of men that are supposed to put their hands together, join what Simon Ekpa is doing, join what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has worked for years, to see that we face the terrorists and then bring them down with everything that we have put on the table. But MNK found it shameful that these are the same people that are fighting him back instead of pushing for us to be free and to kill the terrorists out of our land. Ndewo Muchineke, Ada Biafra. I salute you from here.
Salute.
Ndewo. Ndewo. So please take like 2 minutes to grace the house. Let Biafrans know that this is the OP Biafra #1. Ndewo.
All hail Biafra. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, if you are seeing this face for the first time, this is the only Ada Biafra in Chicago, all the way from Chicago land. Yes, if you are seeing me for the first time, please, you're welcome to my little world. My YouTube channel is there. You are welcome. I will comment from my dad.
Ada Biafra, wait. As you just enter your network on the dance group.
You know that I'm a warrior.
Ada Biafra, your network the dance group. Ada Biafra, your network the dance group. Maybe you have to change your network or you change your device. Your network will do change your device or you change your network. Any of them. Change your device or you change your network, because the network is fluctuating and it's re-echoing what you're saying, is making it seem kind of interwoven. So people are not getting your message undiluted, please. So you may go out and then come in again with another device, or maybe you fix your network, whichever, so that it will be fine. Because our people are ready to get it undiluted without mincing words. Thank you very much. So, Umu Chineke, I salute you all. Eric Barry, Amaku, Henry Akonam, and all lovers of freedom, Onyeka Chuku, AK, Solomon Chosen, Owelu Monday, Chidoze, Anabuike, all right, Frank Okafo, Ine Michael C., Ati Van de World. I salute you all from here. You're welcome to this segment. Godwin Ogu, America Stick. Hey, people, the answer name, America Stick. This is name, no the dictionary. Uchenna Madu, King Kings, Ivan Nwafo, Mweze Chidi, King Kings again, Dennis Daminis. Hey, Dennis Daminis. When you see this kind of name, just know say this one not be Biafra name. Ekes and Linus, Peace Peter, Honorable Godfrey Emewu, Okeke Chikoze Chinonso, Okadima Paul, Raphael Chinedu, Innocent Okore Tim, Chukwemeka Mboku. I salute you all, Mania Tech, and I welcome you all to this very segment of the program. Solomon Ike, Ene Miracle, Mwafo, we salute you all. We salute you all, everybody. We salute you all. Please, as you join the podcast, hit the like button and the share because we are here to talk about something. Christopher Emmanuel, remember the 5 days sit at home of 9, 10, 11, 12, and 14. Okuta Anthony, salute you. And the reasons why we are here today is to keep on the awareness, educate our people, Ejiofor Mama, and make them understand why you must continue in what you are doing. Because MNK said he needed 100 men. And from the 100 men that he asked for, he gave you qualities of the 100 men. And he as well explains what he had expected from these 100 men, what you will be able to identify them with when you see the 100 men emerge. So, here in this very time, we have declared a 5-day sit at home. And then you now see Igbo leaders, Ejiofor, DOS, Federal Government of Nigeria, Obedient, and all the Okute Kwono, all of them, all the Ndisiochi, all the cockroaches, and all the rabbits, and all the rats, all the rodents inside the bushes. They have all ganged up and they are coming against Simon Ekpa. Coming against Simon Ekpa is coming against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Do you believe with me or not? Do you understand why I say coming against Simon Ekpa? You are coming against the Biafrans. Coming against Simon Ekpa, you're coming against the Biafran people. Coming against Simon Ekpa, you're coming against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And it is very, very clear. Let us remind you of one very video first before we go in. Because our own is, we could make you see reasons and understand why we say so. Because many people know they understand until when they see for I. All right.
I cannot guarantee you that any elections will hold anymore in our land.
And killing of armless and defenseless IPOB members and Mossab and other Biafra agitators, this can no longer be tolerated by us. We, the unrecognized voices of the IPOB autopilot, as they call us, all over the world, demand with immediate effect the unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB.
I cannot guarantee you that any elections will hold anymore in our land.
We hereby declare no election, no 2023 general election in Biafra land. This no election in Biafra land has been activated. We are going to make it a task that must be done by every Biafran. All measures will be put in place to make sure the adequate civil disobedience is implemented to stop the election in Biafra land.
I cannot guarantee you that any elections will hold anymore in our land.
All right. I played that video to refresh your memories because when Igbo leaders stand up to fight Simon Ekpa, when Ejiofor stand up to fight Simon Ekpa, when the OA stand up to fight Simon Ekpa, when federal government stand up to fight Simon Ekpa, when the obedience stand up to fight Simon Ekpa, when all the IRAT stand up to fight Simon Ekpa because of sit at home and no elections in Biafra land, I am asking you people that are watching us now, what are the dissimilarities from what Mazi Simon Ekpa said here and what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said here? make una help us. I want make una educate us today. Please,
Don't
I
mind
am
them.
posting a link on the comment section to any Biafran or anybody that wants to join the studio to speak. It is an open mic. You can join the studio, you speak with us, you converse, you share your ideas, and then you make us to understand how you feel. Let Biafrans understand what they should do. Come and help us and educate them as well. If you have small thing inside your thick skull, come and give them small of it so that they can also learn. Click the link
First,
on the comment section and then join the studio. Yes, Ada Biafra, you may go on first before we fire. Say something, Ada Biafra.
first of all, before you comment, you will ask yourself where all these people who are jumping out from here and there now, where were they when they were killing your brothers and sisters? When the python were dancing, a crocodile were smiling, Izomba was on fire, Olu was on fire, Ebonyi State, Abakaliki, everywhere. Did you see them? Hey, Biafrans, when do you want to get your freedom? If not now. Ada Biafra is asking you question. When do you want your freedom? For people that don't know me, I will post my link. Some people are asking me. Sunny post. When do you want your freedom? I am asking a simple question. I don't know. Because why I'm here is because they are killing you. If it is not bloodshed, if it is not because of people that are killing day in, day out, you are sleeping in your comfort zone in America, in Canada, in London, in anywhere. Are they not the people that died before you enjoy that America you are sitting down today to enjoy? When will your country be like those places you are sitting today? How many Oyibo is living in your village today? When do you, the people that have been fighting before we came into this agitation, did they give us freedom before we joined? And our leader was looking for only 100 men. They are now turning against to do audio behind the camera. You can see my face. Let me remove my face, my glasses. You can see my face. How many of them can you see their faces like this? They are sharing audio. How many of them have come out to condemn the killings of innocent Biafrans? I am here because they are killing you. That is why you're seeing my face every day. I must continue my evangelization, and all of us here, you watching, you liking, you commenting, you subscribers, you sharing, you are doing the one you can do. Because I know some of you are in the zoo. You can't do what I'm doing. But people that have been benefiting from this IPOB, who told you they are fighting for freedom, is now kicking against your freedom. Not be juju be that. Where were Ohaneze and Ndoshi when everywhere was on fire? Did you hear Ohaneze and Ndatoro when they were just killing people here and there? 40 people they killed in Olu. They didn't even come out to condemn it. They have private jets. All of them have way to move. Even your religious leader, all of them have way. Even Tinubu, the America that chased him away, is now inviting him, giving him visa. That means these people, I am in their house, Americans, even Britain, even they don't want your freedom. Biafrans, you have to take it by force. Because I'm fighting for my right. They know what I'm doing is my right. Fighting for freedom is everybody's right. They can't come for me because you see me on the screen telling people to pick up arms and defend themselves. Yes, Ada Biafra is saying it. They cannot come and kill us and go home free. They must go back with body bags. No election in Biafra land, they've killed us enough. The people that want to come and monitor it, they saw they are killing our people and they are not saying anything. Am I communicating? Am I coming out loud and clear? Akparawa, are you there?
Yeah, Biafra, you're coming out very loud and clear, and the whole world are listening. Fire on, let them hear you.
Very good. We must defend our land. America fought before they get their own. Canadians fought before they got their own independence. 99% of countries that you are envying today, you want to go in there. You want to run away from the zoo to go there. they fought one way or the other. So don't tell me I am in America, I mean, they are killing you. If I shut my mouth, will they stop killing you? No. That is the problem. If you say we should stop talking now, does that stop them from killing you? The 5 days, the money you want to make in that 5 days for people that are claiming they want to go for Christmas business, that money, when they kidnap you, will it be enough for you to free yourself from dungeon, from the Fulanis? Can the kidnappers take the money you will make in that 5 days? When they lock you down for 3 months, did you do anything? Did you complain? Did I give you anything? Have you seen anybody that died because he was stabbed for 5 days? Biafrans, you must sacrifice something. The time is now or never. I hand over. Somebody should talk. Let me drink some water.
Thank you, Obim. Mazi Owen, are you there? Can you talk now, or you are not ready to talk now? Mazi Owen in the studio, Owen Dorian, are you there? Can you talk now? Or is your connection okay? Mazi Owen, are you there? Can you talk now? Is your connection okay? Mazi Owen is not ready. Okay, I want to highlight something on the screen before Mazi Owen will finally come up. Where is that comment from one of our brothers in the comment section who said, Reverend Fathers tell members, say nothing like sit at home on my side. Thank you very much. Now, you need to ask this your Reverend Fathers so that told members in the church or congregation or the parish or cathedral that there is no sit at home in his own side. Please, when you go, ask this Reverend Father. When the other Methodist prelate or Reverend Father or Father was kidnapped, what was the reaction of this Reverend Father that now opened his mouth and then told the members and the congregation that there is nothing like sit at home? Ask him if he came out and then wrote this same communique and told it to the congregation that the terrorists are coming to kill them, or this is what they should do, or this is how they can defend themselves. Ask this your Reverend Father, say, Father, when that prelate, when that other father of Methodist Church was kidnapped by the Fulani terrorists, in your own land, in your own very before, in your own very eye, you will ask the father, Father, why didn't you see your backside? Talk less of your front side to be able to tell us or to make us understand that these terrorists are actually coming to kidnap somebody here. Father, what did you see or what did you not see that made you to keep quiet? Why is it now that we are taking these measures of making sure we confront the terrorists and to stop this fraudulent election to continue and the annihilation of your people in your land, that you are coming out to come and tell the congregation, do not go and sit down, or there is nothing like sit at home? Ask the father as well, Father, if you say there is no sit at home, by the time we go out for this sit at home and then we become the victim of the circumstance of the day, Father, what are you going to do for us? Ask the father. Ask the father, say, Father, with all the killings that has been happening in Amufu, in Enugu, in Izombe, in Iyala, in Umutanzi, in Olu, in all over the provinces of Biafra land, ask the father, Father, what have you been doing to curtail the menace? Mazi Chukwu Ebuka, please, you may go on, please. There we go. Your voice is not coming out. Unmute yourself, please. Unmute yourself.
Maazi Chukwu, we are not hearing you.
Ebuka, your voice is not coming out. Unmute yourself. Click on the screen to unmute yourself. Unmute your microphone, please. Unmute your microphone. Ebuka, unmute your microphone. Okay, Chukwemeka lost his connection. Mazio Owen Dorian, are you back? Can you speak now? Is your device okay now? Can you speak? If your device is okay, please go on and speak. Dear friends are listening. Owen, you have a bad connection. So keep on fixing your connection. When it's okay, dear friends can hear you. Can you speak now? Let's see if your voice is coming out, please. Your device is not okay. Your network is not okay as well. So we have a question to these criminals. We have a question to these terrorists that are making you seem to be doing the wrong thing, fighting for your own freedom. Let us refresh your mind again.
I cannot guarantee you that any elections will hold anymore in our land.
And killing of armless and defenseless IPOB members and Mossab and other Biafra agitators, this can no longer be tolerated by us. We, the unrecognized voices of the IPOB autopilot, as they call us, all over the world, demand with immediate effect the unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB.
I cannot guarantee you that any elections will hold anymore in our land.
We hereby declare no election, no 2023 general election in Biafra land. This no election in Biafra land has been activated. We are going to make it a task that must be done by every Biafran. All measures will be put in place to make sure the adequate civil disobedience is implemented to stop the election in Biafra land.
I cannot guarantee you that any elections will hold anymore in our land. I don't know what.
Waiting be the difference between Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's message now and Mazi Simon Ekpa, because I don't get it. Please, I want people to explain to us. Because one Nigeria kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because of the fact that he said no elections in Biafra land. He wants Biafrans to be free. We want to destroy one Nigeria so that we can be alive. Because they are keep killing Biafrans every day and we want freedom. Because we form ESN to be able to fight the terrorists back and to fight one Nigeria back and protect our land and defend ourselves. That is what we have been fighting. And we fight to make sure we restore our integrity. We fight to make sure we preserve our lives and values. We fight to make sure we are able to have a country of our own and a nation of our own, where we can be able to speak for ourselves, where our interests will be well protected, where hospitals and development will be there for us and we can enjoy it, where we can have good health care, where we can have good life, where we can have a working system, where we have a good database system, where you will not be regarded as someone that is subversive in nature in one country that you call yourself, where you will not be able to be seeing your brothers as your enemies, where you will not be used against your own brother, where you will have a common goal and project, where you will fight and then it will continue to go and then you will have life free in abundance, where development will go to every man, where a poor man will have hope, where a man who is outside will be able to be in and will be classified to be in from morning till night. What is different from what we are saying? What is different from what we are saying? Ada, please educate them a little bit. Let me fix something.
I don't mind our people. I don't know what they don't listen. Ida fuzo, ida no ife. Obulo na ida fuzo, ida no ife. If you know they hear, you know they see. If you know they see, you know they hear. The same thing our leader have been singing since the kingdom come is the same thing Simon said. And the people that claim to be fighting for the same freedom are now fighting Simon. Fighting the people they sacked, the people they expelled. Biafrans, the ball is in your court. It's left for you to decide if you want freedom or not. Why I'm here is because I don't want you to die. That I don't want you to them to keep killing you. The Fulani are the only unity beggars. Yoruba is going. The Biafrans are going. And I want to tell you one thing now. You have to share that video. Speak your own language. You saw that man that did something yesterday in Simon program that spoke his language. You must communicate. You must communicate it to your people. The Kogites, the Edomite, the Edomas, the non-Igbo speaking Biafrans. You heard what that man, the Kogi man, you heard the voice that called yesterday, speaking his language to his people. He was passing message to his own people. He don't care when you hear it. He don't want to speak English. He was telling his people with his own language. That is what you're supposed to be doing. If you don't know how to do it, call in this program and send your message. As we are spreading it, your people will hear it. That is how to pass the message. Forget about the person that the Reverend Father that is telling you that is in the area. I have two questions for him. This killing, the jihadist killings, they started with Reverend Fathers, right? Am I communicating? Are you guys hearing me? I hope I'm loud.
Yes, very well.
Very well. Good. The first people that started with, it not be Reverend Father, not be no continue they started.
Now them be the people where they don't cut their heads off for Kaduna plenty. A Christian Association of Nigeria can officials. They are Christians too, and they be father, they be bishop, they be priest, they be reverend. Now them, when these people cut their head finish, they go put them on a spike, put them for video. They showcase like this, and they cannot do anything. Please write on. Sorry for interjecting.
Very good. Now let me ask you. Ask that your Reverend Father, or watch your Reverend Father now. Before they move from this pole to this pole, when they go to seek call, you know what they wear before? Or when they are traveling, they used to hang it to demonstrate the pose. We are Reverend Fathers on the road, Killer Road for Reverend Father. When you say, Father, do you do it again now? They cannot openly show the Reverend Father in them again. They are hiding under jeans and trousers, under mufti. Now, am I communicating? Is it true or not? Please, somebody should answer me in the comment section. Is it true or not? That is it. These people, because of the money they are making to send to Rome, the Pope, the Bishop, they are sending the money to. Have they come out to condemn the killings of Biafrans? No. You see it? That is why when in my page, when I start their program, about this religious leader, whether now Reverend Fado, Ayadekpo, Okpedokpo, anything you call or Daddy FO, Daddy GO. When I start my own program on you, I don't have bam, because they are the one collecting your tithe. They are the one enslaving you. They are the one manipulating your brain so that you will not fight for your freedom. That tithe I told you in my video, people that are following me know. I told you, if you insist, you must pay tithe to those people. You must share it into two. You see my hand? It's on my page. Go there and watch it. If you insist, you must give your tithe. Divide it into two. For people in Biafra land, you must use 50%. If it is 100 naira you want to give them, give 50 to Igbo love themselves. You see those people, those pages that do help our people to do surgery, eye problem, do surgery, fibroid, tumor, this, that. The pages are like Matthias Ezak, Igbo love themselves, Ejiofor, Lord Zeus 101 them, C for Chi them, the people that you must pay 50% to people around you. You must be your brother's keeper before you take the 15 naira to your pastor, if you insist. If your brain is still paining you, we will put good brain inside it and remove the sawdust in your brain. For you that is following the spiritual reader, the people that are supposed to be telling you the bitter truth, telling the government that you need this, you need that. You will follow them. They will tell you there's no seat at home. What are they telling you? There's no freedom. That Reverend Father that said there's no seat at home in his area is telling you that you don't need freedom, and you are listening to him. I got when I will start my own. Because of those reverend father or those pastors, I will deal with them. Ada Biafra from Chicago, look at my face, so I am not hiding, because I've seen church here in America where they give us free things. Have they started sharing anything in your area? Please comment. But here, when they do their Thanksgiving is like Christmas in America here. They shared free turkey. Go to my page, you will see it. Even when I was driving on the street, I saw everything. Free turkey, free this, free that. Don't you want a country like that? Don't you want a country like that? Where Christians will be on the corner. They will call you, come and take this. Government churches will give you this. Give free of charge. Big turkey like this. My own is still in the fridge. I will finish it in 1 month. In this house, we will not finish it in 1 month. Is it not the same thing you want? You don't know that those people sharing the free turkey fought for their freedom. And the spiritual leader, who is that spiritual nonsense? The church here opposite my house share even winter jacket for free. The thick one like this for free. Did your reverend father, those people telling you that no sit at home around his church, did they tell you, did they give you anything as Christmas is approaching now? Did they give you anything? That is to tell you when they want to use your brain more. They need your tithe. They need your ego offerings. And they will go and build school. Your children cannot attend the school. They will use the money, the same money you give them. They will use it and build hotel. You cannot even lodge in the same hotel. Go and find out what Oyedekpo have. That did you owe them? Some of you are still picking the sand, cleaning their chair, and be drinking, saying it's healing. The Reverend Father is telling you that you don't need freedom, and you are still going there. Eh? Please, another person should take. Let me drink water.
Ada Biafra, thank you. Please, if you are just joining us, we want you to join the studio. Come and give your own part of the story.
Gaddafi in the house.
Biafrans, Gaddafi is in the house. Now, click the link on the comment section, enter the studio, come and tell us what you feel. Why DOS, Igbo leaders, Ejiofor, federal government, obedient, and Nisiochi, and all the cockroach and all the baboons and monkeys are fighting autopilot and Mazi Simon Ekpa because of fighting for their own freedom, because of fighting for Biafra. Connecting the dots for you to understand that the same way that they fought and then they kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the same way that they are fighting Simon Ekpa because of the same mandate that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu carried. So, what is the difference when we say this at home in preparation of your mind against 2023 that is coming? We say you should stay back home because we are going to confront the terrorists that will be coming out on that day. We don't want you to become any victim of any circumstance. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told you, sit at home is our tool. Breaking one Nigeria to pieces is our aims and objective. And everything that we are doing, nothing is different from what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said. So, if Igbo leaders, Ejiofor, DOS, federal government, obedient, and all the governors in the East and Ohanezes and all the Fulefus and all the idiots and morons and monkeys are fighting us now, what is different from what they did to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? And what is the main reason of them fighting us? If they actually meant well for you as a Biafran, because some of you will be claiming that they mean well for you. Someone that is meaning well for you will be the same person that is fighting you to destroy you. We are fighting to defend the land and to make sure that you restore your freedom and restore your entity, restore your own nation so that you can have your own place to sit. But these terrorists now, what are they doing? These terrorist governments and all the Igbo leaders, the Ejiofor, DOS, the federal government, obedient to, they are all ganging up and joining their forces together, coming back to fight us. And they ask one question. Now, just because we they talk about Biafra, now everybody come back, they fight all of us. What is happening to the Fulani coming to kill you? That all these Igbo leaders, Ejiofor, DOS, federal government, obedient, why can't they put all these their forces that they are using to come and fight us now? Why can't they put it to fight the terrorists that is coming to our lands? Why can't they put it together to go and flush out the Fulani terrorists like we are doing with the ESN in the bushes every day? Like we are doing with the fundraising that we are doing every day to fund ESN to make sure we buy ammunitions and then make them get protected. There is a video where a Fulani man is using hammer to break the brain box and the cells of a Biafran woman. So when you see these videos, you don't see any reason, you don't understand why we are fighting. It is because of something like this that we are fighting. There is no nation that got freedom on a platter of gold or they just sign paper and then they give them. No. If it happens in the Western world, there is no how it can happen in Africa. Because in Africa, the way they gave it their name, black, there is no how it can be so easy and given on a platter of gold. You have to sweat for it. You have to fight for it before you get it. Mazi Gaddafi, you have the floor. There we go.
Thank you. Thank you. I remain your brother Gaddafi of Biafra. Mazi, sorry. Thank you for having me. Sister Obi, Chicago, Ada Biafra. Thank you. That of my brother. I'm not saying your name very well. You are welcome in the studio. What we are saying is our freedom is non-negotiable. It's non-negotiable. We are not negotiating our freedom with any. It's non-negotiable. And here we come. What we seek for is Biafra, and what we must get is Biafra. I want to remind the Biafran people that autopilot IPOB is arm's wing in this liberation movement. Either they give us Biafra or we collect Biafra. In whichever way they want, we are willing. And for those ones that are kicking against it at home, there is an adage that says the day they born a strong man in a community, it is the same day they born another strong man in another community. They touch gun, we touch gun. Anybody that want to counter the sit at home is enemy of Biafran people. So I saw when one baby Biafra, watch Biafran baby, was ranting that if we go to Head Bridge, we will go to Head Bridge, and if we see any, see, let me tell you, we declare sit at home, 5 days sit at home. Either you sit in your house or you sit 6 feet below. That is certain. So enough of those times. And let me tell you, somebody that said he's fighting for Biafra and ordering people to take down the Biafran flag. What the nonsense. Now we've been so lenient, we've been so calm, we've been so nice to these bone throwaways everywhere, these mixed bloods we have in our land. How can you say you are fighting for your people, you are defending your people, and you said anybody that see Biafran flag raised should bring it down? And say you call yourself agitator. People are just cashing out in the name of Biafra. They are using our people for money ritual. The more they kill us, they go and collect the money, enrich themselves, and our people go penury. You see what is going on in Hamufu? The trailer loads of a Fulani men loaded with arms. See, nobody owns the monopoly of violence. But one thing I am telling you, quote me, I am still the Gaddafi of Biafra. Whatever they want, we give it to them. What we want is Biafra. Either they give us Biafra in peace or they give us Biafra in pieces. Simple. Enough of this nonsense. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. So proceed.
Thank you, Mazi. Mazi, before I give the mic to Abu Barauchi. Hey, nah, this your name is long. Anyway, forgive me if I pronounce it wrongly. Forgive me. Before I give the mic to that my brother that I just called his name now, Mazi Gaddafi. Why is it that Igbo leaders, Ejiofor, DOS, federal government, obedience, and the Nisiochi, the baboons and the monkeys are all turning their barrel of gun at Mazi Simon Ekpa the same way they turn it at Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Why? Why is the barrel not turned to the Fulani terrorists that are coming to kill us? Why are you now turning the barrel to someone that is trying to protect you, that is fighting for your own freedom? Is it that they don't want freedom again? Please explain to Biafra.
Thank you for having me. They don't have they are not fighting for Biafra from the beginning. They are not agitators from the beginning. They are career agitators. They are just to cash out, you know. That is why they know that this generation are the men that were born to restore Biafra. We are the people that were born to restore Biafra, and this is our destiny. Now, they know that we are for real, and they know that we have ended their career. So the payments they used to go and cash out from the government. Government is already know that they don't have control over the Biafran people. We do. So their business in that aspect has stopped. And they are just trying to survive. They are just trying to see how they can keep this their useless business to date. But the issue they have now is that it's not as they thought, because Simon, an autopilot, has come to put Sansan for their gare. So that is why you see they are turning their barrel against us, against Sitato. And let me tell you, I was telling somebody, I said, if I was stupid before, if I was deaf and dumb before, for the fact that DOS, the criminal, the Association of Assassin, the DOS, and the kidnapper, because Madobugu kidnapped the utility commissioner for Anambra State and the Ifeanyi Ejiofor. You know, DOS is nothing but bunch of criminals, kidnappers, and group of assassins. Do you know how many people that Chida Sanwo-Olu ordered for them to be buried alive? So what I'm trying to let you know is that they are not agitators. They are criminals using the Biafran blood to enrich themselves. So you that have come to bring Biafra for real, you will be their enemy. That is what you see that is playing out. It's not because they don't know that we are going to bring Biafra. They know that we are going to bring Biafra. They know. So what they are trying to see, if there is a way, they can stop us. But they don't know that of the land are with us. So that is the thing. They don't know that the gods of the land are with us. Our ancestors are with us. The innocent ones that died during this struggle. So for sure, they are doing in vain. 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 We will overcome. These are part of the mountain. But let me tell the Biafran people one thing. If fighting ourselves will bring Biafra, we will kill ourselves, the one that remain, we own this Biafra, we enjoy this Biafra. But for these people to stop us, it can never happen. It can never happen. Nobody owns monopoly of violence. Nobody owns it. So if they think they have men, we too have men. And they say they are peaceful agitators, but under they are killers, they are kidnappers, they are anything evil that you can talk of. So what I'm trying to tell the Biafran people, we will bring Biafra. 2023, we will declare Republic of Biafra. We will declare our land no-fly zone. We will defend our air, land, and sea. Take that from me, and that's how it's going to be.
He said,
thank you.
He said, if you are supporting these people kicking against our sit at home, remember the people that died, the people they killed are somebody's relative, somebody's mother, father, children. If it is your father or mother they killed in that place, won't you close down your shop to go and bury them? When they lock you for 3 months, who did you complain to? What did they give you? Where were Ohanes and Doshi? They are the people that store the food meant for you in their storage, and all of them got spoiled. And you are here hiding under our leader's picture. Let me tell you one thing today. They are using you to say, they are telling you to use our leader's picture, so that the Fulani who will stop and search on the way when you are traveling will get you and kill you. You don't know it's a trap. You don't know it's a trap. Keep hiding under our leader's picture. The first one, they gave you instruction to hide under our. How many people did they buy during that period? You don't know. Some are still trapped in the forest. Some of our ESN boys have been releasing some, and some of them were hiding under our people. When they catch them on the road, they will search. You know what is stop and search? And they will catch you and put you there. Either they kill you and sell your organs, or they will buy you if your family cannot pay ransom. That 5 days, you want to go to your shop, right? I hope that money will be enough for your ransom when they kidnap your relatives. May Nigeria not happen to you. He said,
Mazi Aguba. Let me leave it there before I go pronounce your name. Congo scatter the table. Mazi Aguba. Mazi Louis also. Welcome to the program. So, Mazi Aguba. Now, let me take you a bit backward before you now have your comment into the program. Because Igbo leaders, Ejiofor, DOS, federal government, obedient, and all the Indisiochis and the baboons and monkeys, all of them have stood up to fight Mazi Simon Ekpa and the autopilot because of what? Biafra. And it is the same way that they fought Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that they are fighting the same Mazi Simon Ekpa now. So we are asking one simple question. What is it that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did different, that Mazi Simon Ekpa did different? Because some people are saying, Ejiofor says he is an obedient and most trusted lawyer to MNK. DOA say, oh, they are the main people that were making decisions with the MNK. Federal government now are now using the same DOS now and Ejiofor and the obedient and Igbo leaders to now come back against us because we say no election land. And we are preparing our people, their minds, with this sit at home of 5 days ahead of 2023 because it's going to be a very tough time. Let us play this video. Then from there, you say something, please.
I cannot guarantee you that any elections will hold anymore in our.
And killing of armless and defenseless IPOB members and Mossab and other Biafra agitators. This can no longer be tolerated by us. We, the unrecognized voices of the IPOB autopilot, as they call us, all over the world, demand with immediate effect the unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB.
I cannot guarantee you that any elections will hold anymore in our land.
We hereby declare no election, no 2023 general election in Biafra land. This no election in Biafra land has been activated. We are going to make it a task that must be done by every Biafran. All measures will be put in place to make sure the adequate civil disobedience is implemented to stop the election in Biafra land.
I cannot guarantee you that any elections will hold anymore in our land. I don't know what. I don't know if we are suffering from politicians. I don't know where this disease is coming from.
Okay, Mazi Aguba, you have just listened to two different voices, and you see the master, and then you see the second master, which the first master anointed and said, let him continue in my absence until I come back. So please connect the dot and let us know why these criminals are fighting these two people and what is different from their strategies, but yet they claim that they are still loyal to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but yet they are fighting the same ideology that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is projecting. Mazi Aguba, you have the floor, please.
Yeah. Good evening from here. Are you hearing me?
Yeah, we can hear you very well, loud and clear.
All right. Good evening from here. My name is Agoba Baroji. Agoba Baroji. That's my name. I had your program and I just feel to join. And this is my first time of joining a program live like this, but I've been, listening to you guys. I've had the two scenario, this that is in Biafra land. Some of us are confused. Some of us are confused. But I want to tell all of us, I don't want to say this person do this, this person did the other. I just want to center my own. See, some of us here do not love the word of God. I love my word of God. I marry my word of God. I die for Christ. I will die for Christ. I want to talk to my people. I want my people to know that Jesus Christ's life is all about sacrifice. Jesus Christ is the one that introduced freedom. Jesus is the one that introduced freedom. And if you want to be free, there must be a sacrifice. You must have your sacrifice to give. So you don't just get freedom without sacrifice. So this is a little, I just want to let my people, let our people all over the country to know about. Yeah, to pray is very good. You pray. Jesus encouraged us to pray, to fast, to do sacrifice. And the sacrifice do not lie in one line. Sacrifice in sense of like this thing now. If sit at home will be the thing that will bring Biafra, then after all, our people sacrifice how many months in order to make sure that what they call it, coronavirus, do not escalate in our land. So what is there? If giving sacrifice of 5 days will bring about freedom, I said freedom. I love freedom. My Jesus loved freedom. My Jesus introduced freedom. My Jesus fought for freedom, liberation. Jesus hates anything, Jesus Christ hates this slavery of things. He don't like it. He wants you to be the way he created you to be. He don't want anybody to see you from or where you will be and you will not be, doing well as a free person. He is the one that creates man, but still he now gives man choice to make. So I encourage people that this 5 days should not be it should not be issue. You can sacrifice it and know how far, because I'm telling you the truth. Many lives are going. We are in the Igbo land. We are in the Igbo land. We are in a Biafra. We know how life are going, even though see, if you are born are already dead. So somebody will not come and say he is killing you. You are already dead. So not that you will be start fearing. I know that sometimes the reason why our people are not joining some programs like this is because of that. But if you are born again, a real one, I mean a real one, you are dead already. Jesus.
Mazi Aguba, thank you very much. Be in line of your thoughts, because you have raised points that are very, very intricate in what we are doing. In line of your thought, the book of Luke, chapter 22, verse 36. Please, you have your Bible there with you. Could you please help us to open to the book of Luke, chapter 22, verse 36, so that you read to Biafrans and let them understand what is in that place. Then you will explain to the way you would have explained to the congregation in their mindset and way of alignment when they are being oppressed and killed by people, how they can use the book of Luke chapter 22 verse 36 to repel their enemies. Please read it and
All
then
right.
preach to us here now, because some people love to listen to the Bible. And the Bible, like you just rightly said, Jesus Christ is dying was for our freedom. So, but yet we are now seeing another operation in this very day. So read this place for us, make we know how far.
All right. Thank you.
Luke chapter 22,
Then,
verse 36.
see, Luke 22, verse 36.
Yeah.
Then say he unto them, but now he that hath a purse, let him take it. And likewise his script, and he that hath no wealth, let him sell the garment and buy one. So this
Please, from that place you just read, are we
yeah,
doing anything wrong by protecting our lands with ESN? Are we doing anything wrong? Are we doing anything wrong by fighting the terrorists to liberate ourselves? Are we doing anything wrong by pursuing the terrorists out of our lands, like it is happening in Enugu now? Are we doing anything wrong by fighting them back to make sure that we are free, in line with this place of the Bible that you have read?
okay, my brother. Jesus Christ encourage defend to defend yourself. Jesus Christ asks you to protect yourself, to protect his children. You need to protect your children. Anybody you are fathering, anybody that you are fathering as a father, your duty is to protect such person. You need to protect such person.
Mazagoba, let me interrupt
Yeah.
you small. Mazagoba.
I'm listening.
This is Gaddafi of Biafra. There's one question I want to ask. Please,
Okay.
as a man of God you are, why is it that when Jesus called his disciples, they gathered, they were following him around, and Peter was also carrying knife? What does it signify? And after Peter make use of his knife and cut off somebody's ear,
good question.
Did Jesus ask him to throw away the knife?
No, he said he should put it that it is not yet time to use. That when it is time, he can
so,
make use of it.
Mazagoba, go on.
Okay. To your this thing, understanding or what you mean, I don't know. But all I know is that the word of God says that all of us in Ephesians chapter 6 from verse 12, the word of God says that you must be let me just read the way it says it. Sorry.
You must be vigilant. You must be vigilant. You must be vigilant so that you won't be taken unawares. So you must be watchful. Be on the guard. Watch your surroundings so that you can be able to see the enemies coming and then you can crush them. That is what we are doing.
My brother, you know, most of the times the problem of some people is that they thought they talk about Jesus phase 1. They don't talk about Jesus phase 2. Maybe some of you will not know. And I do not get this knowledge from theology or this or the other. I get it from the Spirit. And I come out in the Word. I now find out that what I was taught is in the Bible. How do I mean by phase 1 and 2? Jesus came to earth as a destined to die, and the other one he resurrected to stand as a judge. People, Christians, some of us are not talking about working as a judge. Just like
Yaguba, thank you. Mazi Yaguba, thank you. Thank you very much. When we have our Sunday worship time, where we do Thanksgiving, for IPOB and ESN and all autopilots, please come back so that you can have
Mazi
a
Sonny.
good time.
Exactly. Mazi Sonny.
I want to
Please,
give time
there's something I sent to
other
you. There is a
people.
pool that Tinubu campaign man is conducting. I just screenshot it now and send to you. You'll be shocked.
Okay, we will check it. We will check it.
I sent it to your.
All right, we will.
But I see look like 247.
Yeah.
Everybody in the house.
I have many people in the house.
Everybody in the
microphone. Let's use the microphone. Let's give the microphone to other people to
shaka
speak.
Shaka for you.
Shaka for you. 247, we salute you. Mazi Ben, we salute you. Mazi Owen, you are having issues with your device or your network. You've been trying so hard to speak since the network is not allowing you. Let Mazi Louis Peter speak first. Mazi Louis Peter, you have the floor. Why are Igbo leaders, Ejiofor, DOS, federal government, obedient, and all the Okutekwano and the baboons and monkeys and this Yoshi? Why are they all coming to fight us because of us fighting the same fight and passing the same message of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Because our own are to make sure say we free Biafrans. So why are all these people leaving Fulani, who is supposed to be the common enemy, coming back to fight us for fighting of the common man? You have the floor, Mazi.
Thank you so much, Sonny Aparawa, the man with one of the sweetest name in Biafra land. I love your name, Aparawa Sonny. It's my pleasure to be here. Greetings to every Biafrans that are here. God bless you all. In regards to your question, it's very simple. Like an adage who says, many were called, few were chosen. You were called upon with a number of people, and eventually everybody is not going to get into the cauldron, because not everybody believes in what you do, but everybody thinks that you are together. What I'm saying in essence is nobody can fight against a madman. You can only fight against a sane person. And who is that sane person? The sane person is Simon Ekpa. Who are the sane people? The autopilot people. So other people you are seeing today, claim to be part of us. They are not part of us. Forget the fact that people are using Mazi Nnamdi picture, background and everything. Does not mean we are the same. Let me tell you something. 2 years before now, none of you here, 2-3 years before this time, none of you here were in this position. But guess what? Today, you are taking the leadership of a nation of about 70 million people from nowhere. That tells you a lot. It is not who starts a journey, sometimes finish it. But the problem with black people, like my able leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, used to say, is that we don't think critically. Everybody want to gain that, yes, I started this thing, it must come through me. It's not like that. In football game, you see people start a game at a point in time, the coach will make substitutions because there has to be a tactical change so that they can win a game. But you see, we cannot get distracted or deterred by these people, because these are agents who are against what we stand for. We shouldn't get deterred. My utmost joy and happiness today is that the emergence of you people and Simon Ekpa. Can you just tell me that since over a year now that our leader has been kidnapped, without the emergence of autopilot and Mazi Simon Ekpa, can you answer me? Can you tell me what would have been the fate of Biafrans today? Look at the killings in our land. Every day, every now and then, look at the killings, look at the kidnapping. For crying out loud, if what we are doing here is not right, we won't be experiencing the ravage in Nigeria as it is now. Go to Nigeria, go to every African country as I speak to you, hear what is going on. Everybody's focus is on Nigeria now, especially in Biafra land, because of the emergence of autopilot. This thing, for the past 1 year now, has been all over the social medias, all over the world. That is to tell you that you are working. That is to tell you that you are doing the needful. That is to tell you that you are doing the right thing. That is to tell you that everything Mazi stands for is what you people are doing. Don't get disturbed, don't get distracted, don't get deterred. All we need to do right now is to up the game. We have to up the game. The 5-day sit at home has come to stay, and no Jupiter on earth can stop it. I just overheard Wike, the criminal in Iguacha, denouncing Biafra again in Iguacha. Listen, we have a lot to do, but first of all, you have to come one at a time. I love what you people are doing. All I will say to you, Mazi Akparawa Sonny, and the rest of Autopilot, please, this is the best time for us to rally around Simon Ekpa. And because this is the best opportunity for us to get our freedom. If we lose this thing, this period, we will never get our freedom. We should not get distracted. We should not get deterred. What we need to do now is to up the game. The 5-day sit at home has come to stay. And after now, we are going to increase the volume in such a way that nobody would even expect it. I am so glad. I am so impressed. I am so proud of every one of you. Please, I beg you, rally around Simon Ekpa now. Rally around Simon Ekpa and let us bring out our leader and get our freedom. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you. Please, there is a link on the comment section. If you want to join, you click and join. And the house is getting full by the day. So when you finish speak, you can excuse the room so that other people can be able to come in. But Mazi 247, you don't have to excuse the room. Mazi Gaddafi, you don't have to excuse the room. Owubigo, you don't have to excuse the room. Ada Biafra, you don't have to excuse the room. So that if I leave to attend to something, you people will back up.
I want to.
Those are the firing squad. Okay, Mazi Akabu, you can go on to round up, so that we can give mic to another person.
All right, thank you. I'm using this opportunity to talk to my people in our Igbo dialect. Biko ndeba asike welo ototo chowe ewu oji tufu chieje. Ọ bụrụ that na sit at home 5 days na-enye aka ịfụ na Biafra and insecurity dị na our east na obenatalo. Biko ka anyị challenge, let us rally and do it. Obedience is better than sacrifice sometimes. Then nke ọzọ bụ eji m ohere wee na-agba everybody that all of us in Biafra land, all the Christians in Biafra land, we are tired of all this thing happening. We want Nnamdi Kanu to be released. So anything that possible, which if we do it, then Nnamdi Kanu will come out. Let everybody join hands and do it. Then finally, I ask people, I encourage you people to continue the good work, and I pray that the good work you have started, God will help you to accomplish it in Jesus' name. Amen. Bye-bye.
Amen. Amen.
Mazugo, no be General Paul that, the prophet of the old.
He say, thank you very much. Okay, Mazi Ben, please grab the mic. Mazi Ben, grab the mic. We can't hear you. Unmute yourself. No, we can't hear you. Maybe you have to go out and come in again. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. And your network is showing -1 bar. So, Mazi Ugo, you have the mic, please, while we wait for Mazi Ben to come. Okay, Mazi Ben, come on, let's see. Hold on, let's see whether Mazi Ben is back with his audio device. Mazi Ben, can you say something? Let's see if you are back. Mazi Ben, say something. Let's see if you are back. No, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Check where you see the microphone and then enable it. Mazi, go. Please, fire on, please. There we go.
All right. Ndewo.
There we go. There we go.
I greet all of you in the house, anywhere you are. Every Biafran, anywhere you are, I greet you. I don't know why people are bent in discussing so many things that should not be discussed. Arguing things that should not be argued. You know, just that a video, so I don't know if you have the video or I should share the video with you. The testimonies of those that were rescued from the bushes, that were kidnapped by the Funanis. One of them, pregnant woman, told us in the
Mazi, which video are you talking about? Because the network knocked me out, so I just came back now.
The video of the Ahamofu people, the rescued people testimony, the confession, what they saw in the bush and what happened.
Okay, I think we can find.
There are two of them. There are two of them. They are not long, about 1 minute video. So in this video, we heard the people confess, one, that the Nigerian army and the police were helping the Funanis to keep them. And when the ESN came to save them or to rescue them, the same Nigerian army made calls, they put call across for mobilization, for enforcement, for army to come from the camps, from the barracks, and they came, they deployed armies and police to come to help them to make sure that ESN did not rescue those people. By the grace of God Almighty, ESN overcome them, overpower them, overwhelm them, and rescue the people. Waiting that they tell you now, waiting the people where they rescue, talk. You go see them gathered there in that village, eating from one pot in the village. And you go hear the pregnant woman tell you, say, the second pregnant woman inside that bush, they cut her belly while she was still alive. They no kill her. They leave her, carry and put her for ground, use cutlass, divide her belly, cut to the fetus, cut the baby with the inside the womb, carry and go do what they want to do. They want carry and do juju. And they still tell us, say, inside that bush, they get their arrows, see, they get their deity, they get one old woman who will be their goddess, where they give them power. And then somebody is still here, opening mouths, arguing the reason why you should not sit at home, and the reason you want me to clear you, you want me to assure you that I will give you food. Those people that are in the woman, now let's just assume the woman that her stomach has been splitted into two, and the baby in the womb taken away, and the woman died there. Let's assume she's your wife, she's your sister, she's your relation, she's your friend. Let us see the other way, that this woman has been married for 20, 30 years, that issue, without a child. And finally, God helped her. She conceived after 20, 30, or 40 years. And these Funanis killed her, cut the baby away. How would people are clamoring they want to go and do Christmas celebration? Hey, you cannot stop us from celebrating. If the Funanis will invade your village and take you captives, will you celebrate Christmas? You want to go and do business. If your business will be burned down like those that has been burned down in Uguta, in Olo, in Oso, will you celebrate Christmas? Will you go and do turnover for Christmas? If your business were among those that were set fire in trailers by Nigerian military in Lagos Onitsha Expressway, will you celebrate Christmas? If there are corpses in your father's compound now as I'm talking to you, killed and destroyed and butchered, and those they use hammer to break their skulls are lying down in your father's compound, will you go and celebrate Christmas? Everybody is talking. Both those that are rats, both cockroaches, both rodents, rabbits, Oguna, all of them are now making noise. Everybody comes to social media. Mazen Nandekalo sent me. Both those that have never set their eyes on Mazen Nandekalo ever since his life, they are now coming to social media to tell you Mazen Nandekalo sent him, and you are listening. He has fought enough for you to stay alive. Who want to die at this point? Go out tomorrow. The same Funanis and the same people like Ejiofor and those from Radio Biafra that have been calling you to come out that nothing is happening, they are the ones that will sponsor your killing. And you will die. And when you die, if there is a second place for you to see God or anybody to explain what happened to you, you will explain that people like us warned, but you refuse to listen. You will explain that people like Simon Ekpa warned, but you refuse to listen. It will be so shameful for you that if you are supposed to be in heaven, you will go in hell doubled with double punishment. I don't have much to say. The sitting at home continues. We are not arguing it. If you want to argue it, or better still, one more good advice for you. Ask anybody that is calling you to come out that the sitting at home has been nullified, that Onyendo has cancelled it. Ask that person to lead the road. Let them be in the road tomorrow, video themselves and call you before you join them. Don't die foolishly. Don't waste your life. I rest my case. Thank you.
Mazi, now the video be this. I go play this one.
Daalụ, enwekwana iwe na m na-enye gị nsogbu ebe ị na-eri nri gị. Onye awaị dị ime o ji ndị ESN kpọpụta so many of them from the bush yesterday from Hamufu forest ebe ha na-anọ na-agba ọsọ ndụ. Ndị Fulani egbugo so many people yesterday being 80th December 2022. Ma maka ihe na-eme na Hamufu.
So the thing where ashina ndị ha bujuru trailer na-abịa.
Ndị a bụ ndị gịnị?
Ndị Fulani. So aga asachiwa ha bụ na-ezo ya nke ha zoro onwe ha ezo. Were akpa cement echichi onwe ha ebe ahụ. Ya fitin ka na-agbaza ahụ cha akwụsị kwa ha akwụsị. Aka bịara webụzara agbabaza egbe. Wana bụ na nwere eze nwaanyị ha so ha. Fuchara man self.
Onye na-agwọrọ ha ọgwụ.
Onye na-agwọrọ ha ọgwụ. The person mechara miss ya force ya. So na ndị nwete. So ihe ma ha ebe ndị aka ndị a nwetara anyị.
Before yesterday, kedu ihe na-eme na Hamufu before?
Ihe na-eme kare, o nwere ebe a na-akpọ mbuji na-ebo ya bido. Emego mbucha ma nwaanyị dị ime self. Nwaanyị dị ime gburu ụta, kpọrọ nwa ya foto gbafute nwa ya n'afọ. Nwaanyị agide Jesus ọtụrụ dị nwa na nwa. Iru Sunday like this.
Ebugo uncountable number of people in Hamufu, about 13 communities. Ebuchego ha na Hamufu. Mgbe ndị ESN nwetara the information, agbalụgabade ka anyị zọpụta na ụmụnne anyị a na-egbu egbu. Wee lụzie ode wee bụ na ka e gburu ụfọdụ ndị Fulani na-efi ha. Nigeria government will send these hillocks, uncountable number of soldiers surrounded the Hamufu yesterday, being 80th December 2022. Onye ọbụla ndị villages niile zọwa gbawa n'ọsọ ndụ. Ndị a bụ ndị obodo ahụ, ndị Hamufu.
Oh, it's so touching.
If this is your mother.
Yes.
What I want to tell Biafran people is that if they don't want to sit at home, we will force them to sit at home. We will force them. Enough of this nonsense.
Yes.
We will force them. Now, those picture agitators, with the feel say free our, the only way to free Mazen is to carry his picture and put in your profile. I call them picture agitators. They don't have a place. They don't have a place. And let me tell you, for all this nonsense they are hooking up, our leader did not authorize it at home. Our leader did not do this. That is bullshit. Biafra is a nation. It's not tied to one person. If you, Sonny, can rise up today, like Simon Ekpa, if you can rise among those 100 men, like Simon, are those 100 men that our leader was calling for. See, if Ojuku were with this DOS and this Achikote Ikuano, there will be nobody like Wazuke. If Wazuke are behaving the way they are behaving now, there will be nobody like our leader Mazen Nandekano. So this is Biafran struggle. What we want is Biafra, regardless who brings Biafra. So for somebody to say it must be this, it must be that, that is utter nonsense. Now, if they like it to, let them come outside to stand against a sit at home. Like I always said, if you said shadow is not a spirit, come and catch it, let us see. So enough of all this nonsense they have been doing. And if I was blind before, if I was stupid before, for the fact that DOS authorized people to bring down Biafran flag, that one alone is a very big message that even the blind should see, the deaf should hear. People should understand that these people are not for Biafra. These people use the blood of our brothers and sisters as business. These merchant agitators. Enough of this nonsense. Call a spade a spade. Enough of this nonsense. Nobody. Now we have risen up. The Biafra risen up. We will get Biafra. We will speak a word and we will defend it to letter. If they want the other way of life, we are willing to go by it. China Samoru them, they are now kidnappers. Madobugu them. Now they are just doing cashing out. Well, our people die for nothing. Well, our land have been taken over by the Fulanis. Chasing out people from a Hamufu and occupying the village tells you a lot of, it speaks a lot of volume. And people who call themselves, whoever they call themselves, are there intimidating people and terrorizing the whole Biafra land. Enough of this nonsense. China issue order who to cut off his neck and who to bury alive. Enough of this nonsense. Even the people that are posting video, they are warming their. See, let me tell you, Biafran youths, if you want to live your life to see this Biafra, do not listen to DOS. Any human being that are authorized to bring down the Biafran flag is not fighting for Biafra. Thank you.
Thank you. Mazi Owen. I don't know if your device is okay now. You may speak to Biafrans, please. Mazi Owen. You may speak to Biafrans if your device is okay now. You've been trying to speak since we started to this very time. Network will kick you out and bring you back again.
Sorry, did you see this that I sent to you?
Yeah, I've seen
The
it. I'm
proof.
going to bring it to the screen now. I see some people wrote on the comment section, some school principals are saying there is no sit at home, they should come to school tomorrow. Don't worry. By the time you
I
people
let
get
them
to
go now.
school and then you start hearing a gunshot, that is when you start running back again to your houses. Let me ask you a question. Ask your school principal. By the time any of the school pupils or students or wards get
What?
wounded from any uh, bullet, what will the school principal do? Or what will that your reverend father do? They will not do anything. Oh. They will only come and carry your dead body, go and bury. Finish. When we tell you don't come out, it's because we have to confront any terrorist that is coming to take over Biafra land so that you don't become the victim of any circumstance. So call anybody where you know. Those children where they tell them say may they come to school tomorrow. Tell them say, "Oh my God, there is nothing in high spirit. Oh. There is nothing in high spirit. Oh. Like Ejiofor will tell you, "Oh my God, our leader is in high spirit." There is nothing in high spirit. Oh. Go back and stay in your house. Tomorrow, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 14. Don't come out. Just stay and relax yourself in your house because we are going to face something that we have to cleanse the land. They are killing people. You see that woman now telling you that they caught another pregnant woman, remove baby inside. They went away with the baby to go and use it for sacrifice. There is another video we played here some days ago where a lady was confessing of how another ladies and other men were cut to pieces in front of her. And they will just call one Alaji. Alaji, what part do you need? The Alaji say they need the breast. They need the private part. They need the head. They need the hand. They need the bum. And they are negotiating human bodies with 3 million, 5 million naira, 10 million naira. These are Fulanis. Now ask yourself, the Igbo leaders and the Ejiofor and the DOS and federal government of Nigeria and the obedient, what have they done about the kidnappings and the killings in your land? What have they done about this one that is happening in Amufu? What have they done about that? Have they in any way captured any terrorists for you to even show you that they are going after them? I saw that somebody wrote something and said, DOS have set up whether dead man squad again. They set up the dead man squad before. The dead man squad was not set up for your own protection. It was to align with the Bubagu, align with one Nigerian government, use them to be coming to fight ESN, use them to be coming to destroy whatever effort that you're putting on ground. And you will see that those men that they set up, they will use them tomorrow. And any of them that cross the way of ESN and the gallant volunteers of Biafra land, they are going to collect it woto. So the question you should ask these people, with all the killings, maiming, and pillaging of your brothers and sisters in Biafra land, have you seen any of these Igbo leaders and Ejiofor and DOS, federal government of Nigeria, obedient, and all the baboons and monkeys that are ganging up against Simon Ekpa and the autopilot Biafrans, who have decided that you must stay at home in preparing your mind against 2023? Who is telling you these are the strides we have to put in place to be able to overcome what we are coming and what we have to face? What have they done for you? Nothing. Mazi Owen, I don't know if your device can speak now. Try again because Biafrans want to hear from you before people start calling into the program. Ada Biafra, please, you are a woman. Now, going with the pace of womanhood, going in with the pace of a woman carrying pregnancy for good 9 months, in sun and in rain, in turmoil and in pain, in penury and in jeopardy, and with every stress that encompasses it. How do you advise Biafran children, wives, and women on the verge of what we are saying and the necessity for them to listen to the orders that we are given because it is for their own good? Speak to them as a woman who feels the pains of a pregnant woman, who sees what it means to use knife and machete to divide the womb or the body of a woman into two. Not that they kill her before, they just use the knife and then divide her in excruciating pain. That means you are seeing how they are dividing you to your own self, to your very before you're seeing it. You are walking into your death. Please talk to Biafrans as a woman in this very angle.
I don't know how to start talking to our people again. If you know the pain, the excruciating pain this woman went through, even the people watching, because those people that you heard their voices, they were watching it when they were doing it. And the woman kept shouting, Jesus, Jesus, before she passed on. They took away the baby. My only question is, if you are in your house, sitting at home, percentage of reducing this kind of thing, do you know how many people they kill every day? Percentage of it will be reduced. We are taking back our land. We are taking back our people. The lives of our people matters to me a lot. That's why you see my face. I am not hiding. That kind of crime, pain in the eyes of our mothers, children, because you saw some children they were carrying. Do you think the thing will be out from their memory till thy kingdom come? 50 years today, I might not be alive. All these people clamoring for freedom might not be alive. But those little kids in the hands of those women, witnessing the heinous crime, the killing going on in Biafra land, can it be wiped out in their entire memory? No. Biafrans, please sit at home. 5 days will not kill you. The people that you've been following before now, our leader was looking for only 100 men. They were parading themselves up and down. Did you see them coming to rescue the Yamufu people? Did you hear anything from them? That is why you viewers from anywhere, apart from the zoo, must go to our website, www.ipobinusa.org/donate. Go and put your SEFA, your dollar, your euro, your naira, anyone. Because even people in Nigeria that are not sitting at home, you live in Lagos, you live in Abuja, you think you are safe. You travel outside Nigeria, you have credit card. We need that money. Some of you have houses in Abuja, the houses that the Fulani will soon bring down. Or you think after what they are doing in Biafra land, they will not do it all over. You are lying. Sit at home, or we must force you to sit at home. We must Biafranize all of you. We must Biafranize and Abakaliki all of you to Biafra land. Because when they kill you, you will start displaying. Your family will start displaying your dead body. The woman that they cut into pieces now, the relative are not going to store. Are they going to open for that for since that time? Have they gone to the store? No. If they are your relatives, if it is your mother they cut into pieces, will you be going to store now? It is a horrific. You don't know. You don't know what you are missing in this freedom. You need to sacrifice. Everybody, all the people you are watching their countries today, you see America, when they want to show you, they will show you skyscrapers. They don't show you homeless people. Go to my page, you will see homeless people. Where they are under the snow, you will see them. They have their dirty and good side, but they will always show you the ones you want to see. The better Nigeria you are clamoring for will be worst of our Biafra. Let's go there. We need freedom. It is freedom or nothing, Biafra or death. We will stop the killings. It's enough. Enough is enough. We are going home. Thank you. Sit at home or you buy. Thank you so much.
My sister Obi, but I say sorry. Okay.
Mazi Onyebuchi, you may go on, please. Mazi
Oh, hey,
Onyebuchi,
Biafra.
all hail Biafra. There we
Good evening, my people.
Good evening.
What I want to say, there must be sit at home, because I want us to look this thing for this side. Check out the people that come against this sit at home. So I keep on asking myself, so Ohaneze have ears, so they really have eyes. Since when the court grant our leader Mazina the Kanube, I've never seen any of them took any possible action. So that come to me to conclude that Ohaneze, with our governors, they are the one that plan to kidnap our leader. But I'm not going to that now. So now watch the people that attacking this Simon Ekpa for this sit at home. You watch, it's the same people that always attack Mazina and the Kanu anytime he took the right decision. And our leader have seen it all. God showed this man everything. That is why he told us in the beginning that he will not disappoint us, but surely we will disappoint him, and it's coming to pass. And another thing that pained me, my people, is that the Fulani people, they say if they knew that Igbo love money, oh, it's very, very painful. That they for not kill more than 6 million people, our people where they kill. They forgive us the money and we go wipe away ourselves. Now watch out what is happening. The first sit at home, they cut it off. Later we are hearing rumor, not rumor. Koro, more powerful them. They are saying 40 million 40 million. Okay, who that the governor called them and they said they didn't want this sit at home? Are you sure it's not the same people that is so pressuring what did they call it, Barrister Ejiofor, to come and say now they cannot say because ndị Igbo banye si na ashatro number onye jere njiga. I can prophesy to you in the name of Jesus. Say Jesus, say because you believe that I'm a prophet. So if I'm looking at Ejiofor kele ganyana wanyana, because ukunaga wara anyanaga wara nele, we sit and we are watching. Do you think, you people think that, okay, do you people think that if we didn't went to university, do you think that all the lecture that we learn, that Nnamdi Kanu lecture does, do you think that it's in vain? All the lecture that Nnamdi Kanu lectured us about Nigeria and about how Igbo is the most difficult group to serve on this planet Earth. Do you think we did capture it? Do you think we are not following? My brother, we are following. If this our sister here come out with a good plan tomorrow, one guy UN, one I will follow our I want to see that Biafra because it says the Kano. If you know what you can do that will fetch us Biafra, go ahead and do it in the rightful way. That him, Nnamdi Kanu, will support you. He said he will come down for you. He doesn't want position. Position. But the founder of and the father of this group said it. He doesn't want what did they call it? Cabals in this group. He's not looking for the presidency, he's not looking for the leadership, he's come to serve us and he's serving us. So you people want to tell us that all these years that you have been following Nnamdi Kanu, you insiders, those that says Nnamdi Kanu hinkron bed in Cameroon, Nnamdi Kanu bakuro full plane, Nnamdi Kanu eat the same plate. So you didn't learn anything about Nnamdi Kanu. So you people just allow money to overwhelm you guys. And you guys thought that we are not seeing. Another thing I want to drop is that I want to use this opportunity to tell Simon Ekpa that you should look about this thing to know how we can get a special group for Europe, group that are ready to Piakashi, Yotago, group anyone that can volunteer, because we have seen how this thing is going. Anyone that can volunteer here in Europe, a group game Kaka isa security network backup. One I know is na English. They believe our brothers the way the America will be soldiers will be this. I don't believe that one. I'm a soldier on my own because I take care of my family. I solve my problems on my own. I come to Europe here on my own. I know what I see in my life. So I'm a soldier on my own. I don't fucking fear the Hausa Funani. Well, if I fear Hausa Funani, make I no wake up tomorrow morning. If I fear Nigeria soldier one day, as a day like this, as Nnamdi Kanu day there. If I no go feel first Nigeria soldier, I say make I no wake up tomorrow morning. So Simon Ekpa, we want you to go alarm. Because I know it's not only me. I'm Amdi Bobai. The go alarm, kind of special squad. At any time, anywhere. I will go to Kashikeje with debris. I get want to leave. I can want to debris. Or as no one release now the Kano, if not Emi or Sokoto or Kano, mo go see kidnapper, may go runner. We need special squad. That is what I want. Yotra. Not be everybody get money to sponsor. Some get their life to sponsor. If I don't get money to sponsor, I have my life to sponsor. So Simon Ekpa, please. This is what I just want to say. So fuck hell those outside Igbo Funani. These people we know them all. Golden Mazina de Kano, Bakagamana, Mboshamunu Dike number, Kamukuribe. Yeah. If you can kill in the name of Allah, I can kill in the name of Chukwuka Biamatu. Good day, my people.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. You know one thing. When people said Nnamdi Kanu, I want to say something. Calm down. I want to say something. If people saying Nnamdi Kanu, see, let me tell you one thing. It is only a madman that said when Moto kill him, he will copy his number. I begin to ask people, when will you get up to come and copy the number of the motor that kill you? Our leader said, if you look for me, you did not see me. And we have looked for him, we did not see him. Waiting for when we see his corpse is of no use. That is what we do, and we do it now. Any idiot that stand on our way will be crushed. Enough of this nonsense.
Exactly.
Enough. 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 Because this bullshit is there. See, I don't want to be angry because I choose not to be angry. But what these people are doing, they are pushing us to the wall, and they push us to war. How can an idiot will rise up in a platform called Radio Biafra to order Biafra, bring down Biafra flag? You say you for? Are we zombies? And people come out to cap carelessly. This, that, this, that, this, that. Who goes them? Chida Samoru cannot couple gun. He cannot couple it. Give it to him, he will not couple it. I throw that challenge. So who goes him? Biafra child, useless Biafran baby or whatever, as they are ranting in their platforms. Who are they? Not be said to answer that for mouth. Let him run down. We run package, we run things, Not to not make mouth. Gaddafi Biafra is not a kind name. I want things that give us every time they come threatening Biafran people, as if all of us are dummy. Enough now. Who has the monopoly of this violence now? Who get it? If they choose the way they want to go, we are willing before them. If they choose that they will come to counter our order, yeah, you say you are DOS or whatever you call your name. You say you want to defend structure. Defend structure because you are not defending Biafran people. We are not defending structure. We are defending Biafran people. And Biafra is a nation. Your DOS, whatever, is a group. You cannot compare organization to a nation. Organization is subject to a nation. We are the nation of Biafra. And we make a decision, a stance. Enough of this nonsense. Enough.
My brother, do you know one funny thing? They will be saying, they'll keep on saying, what did Simon Ekpa offer to our people back home so that they will lead them through this sit at home? And I asked myself, wait, when the China carry coronavirus enter the world, Nigeria no dey lockdown. How all those people they survive that corona? We be say the government, the Western government says even give Nigeria provision to give their citizens. The same government sees them, and the same P2B where they die for. You want tell me say P2B don't have the knowledge that they seize the food that made for Anambra? You want to tell me that Obi of Onitsha don't have the knowledge that they seize the food that have? Oh, no, my guy, what you just need na just special squad. Special squad.
Calm down. What you don't know is bigger than you. Calm down. We lack nothing. Everything is complete in autopilot. We lack nothing. No single thing. We don't lack anything. We only bring things when it is time to bring them out. When Simon Ekpa said he would declare no-fly zone one day, you think he was joking? Simon does not say things he has not accomplished 100%. Anything you see Simon said, 50% of it, he has accomplished it 200%. So, the country that I reside, they paid me almost $500. But our people use their own. They hoarded it in a warehouse. And you are here talking. Okay, you say you want to celebrate Christmas. How can you celebrate Christmas? This person you call your leader is in dungeon. And you want to come and tell Biafra people that they must celebrate Christmas. No, now. When eyes they
Hey,
cry,
hey,
no
you have
cry.
the academic highness in the house. Is the honor of the day. The academic highness is here in the house. Mazi
You
Gaddafi,
understand?
round of please.
Yeah. So you see that thing you displayed. That was his name. This Tinubu campaign whatever manager, whatever. Damu Gaba. He said Tinubu or Biafra, which one? Tinubu got 23% the voting as at yesterday 6 p.m. If you go to Twitter, you will see it there. Biafra
Let me
was
bring it
having
back.
okay.
Let me bring it back to the screen.
Biafra was having 77%, and somebody are there vomiting nonsense. Anybody that stand against it at home stand against Biafra, and anybody stand against Biafra is enemies of Biafra. It is in the Twitter. You can see the name there. You can go there and see by yourself. This is not a forming thing. This is not a Photoshop. Go to Twitter. You see, people prefer to have Biafra. You can see 77% there. You can see Tinubu at 23%. That's to tell you that Biafra is overdue. He's overdue. Whether you accept it or you don't accept it, Biafra is overdue. Thank you.
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you. Before our newly joined speakers in the studio will say something, there is a discourse on the media. So we want to refresh the minds of everybody before they now go into their views, because this is what we've been talking about before this time. Because Igbo leaders, Ejiofor, and federal government and DOS, obedience, and all the baboons and monkeys, all of them are fighting Simon Ekpa and autopilot because of protecting the Biafran people. That is why we are asking them one simple question. Let's play this video to refresh the memories of our people first, before we give the mic to our speakers in the studio.
I cannot guarantee you that any elections will hold anymore in our land.
And killing of armless and defenseless IPOB members and Mossab and other Biafra agitators, this can no longer be tolerated by us. We, the unrecognized voices of the IPOB autopilot, as they call us, all over the world, demand with immediate effect the unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB.
I cannot guarantee you that any elections will hold anymore in our land.
We hereby declare no election, no 2023 general election in Biafra land. This no election in Biafra land has been activated. We are going to make it a task that must be done by every Biafran. All measures will be put in place to make sure the adequate civil disobedience is implemented to stop the election in Biafra land.
I cannot guarantee you that any elections will hold anymore in our land. I don't know what. I don't know if we are suffering from politicians. I don't know where this disease is coming from. We must cure it.
Okay, that is to refresh our memories. Mazi Erasmus, please, you
Hello.
have the mic. There we go.
Yeah, thank you for giving me the opportunity, dear friends. Thank you everyone
Thank
for what
you.
you are doing. This is one of the most challenging moments in this our liberation. And I dare say, how we handle this issue going forward will determine how quick and fast we'll get out of Biafra. Now, I have a message for the man they call Ejiofor. I don't mean Barrister Ejiofor. There is another Ejiofor that gave a message and said he went to see MMK in DSS company. You know the Ejiofor I'm talking about, right?
Is it the Caro White? Not the Caro White.
No.
The Caro White now, the second idiot. Now the second
Yes.
idiot.
So
Go
I
on
want
now,
that
we know
Ejiofor.
the
I want that
idiot.
Ejiofor to go back, go to DSS custody and stay inside DSS custody like a zoo, so that we will be going to visit him there. MFK will be out. He should go and replace MFK in DSS custody, so that he will become a sample that Biafrans will be going there to visit and be bringing that message for Biafra. MMK cannot be in DSS custody, and these stupid people will be telling us that they were there, they went to visit him. So DSS custody has become the house of MMK. That he is free, he's outside, and he's going to DSS custody and telling Biafrans that boldly that he went to visit MMK. Is DSS custody MMK's house? When MMK was released unconditionally, the court said MMK should be set free or immediately. None of them ever spoke out. And now they want to speak. Any Biafran who is going to tell you that they don't know what is happening, they are just lying to themselves. If you see the DOS, the federal government, the state government, the Southeast politicians, the Ohanese, the Masop, all of them are against the sit at home. What does it tell you? It tells you that the only thing that we should actually do is to ensure that this sit at home holds and nothing stopping it. So everything, in fact, our goal now is to ensure that this sit at home holds. And I'm going to say this. There is a simple way to make this sit at home hold. By this night, this morning, we are already in Christmas season. Fireworks should start to rain this night prior to tomorrow morning. No Biafran will come out. That's the way to do it. Let fireworks be raining from this morning, this night, till tomorrow morning. Nobody will come out. I learned that there are positioned armor tanks everywhere in Onitsha. That's to tell you the importance of this sit at home. They want Mazuna the Kanu to rot there. They want him to die. They want to keep him and be telling us nothing is going on. They will release it tomorrow. They will release it tomorrow. Then his health will be depreciating and he will eventually die. They will say it's a natural death. That's what they want to do. That's what they want to do. It is our responsibility to save this man, because if Mazuna the Kanu today decide to say I have Biafra, he will walk out of DSS custody a billionaire, just like Wazurike. The reason why Mazuna the Kanu is still there today is because he has refused to denounce Biafra. If he denounces Biafra today, he will live a free man. It is our responsibility to stand with Mazuna the Kanu and make sure he does not die in DSS custody by disobedience, by disobeying the authorities of these two terrorist authorities to ensure that Mazuna the Kanu is alive. Let them not deceive Biafrans and allow Mazuna the Kanu to die. If Mazuna the Kanu dies in DSS custody, God will not forgive Biafra. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mazi Erasmus. Your point has been made very clear. His academic highness. Okay, we wait for his academic highness. People need to understand that the time that we are in is time of no look face. No look face time. Now we there now. His academic highness, welcome to the program. You have the floor. There we go.
Can you hear me?
Very well, we can hear you.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening. Good evening.
So, you have to forgive me today because I am on drugs. Let me put it in that way. But as for the fact that this particular sit at home that we're going to embark upon is very historic, and it's going to set a pace for our seriousness at the sight of the international community and of the United Nations. I called it as an occasion to participate in encouraging our people, our Biafran people that are hearing me, that the sit at home is the key This 5 days sit at home is the key. I want to, take us back to the biblical quotations, of which Brother Gaddafi, whose Bible is complete, is going to help you to understand the chapter. We are all brothers who have to cool down because all these things we're doing today is for our own good. So in that chapter, where maybe in Exodus or Deuteronomy or Numbers, where the Israelites were on preparation to leave Egypt, and the angels told them that they should, make a kind of mark at the entrance of their doors, and they should lock down. So lockdown is biblical too. They should lock down so that when the Eucharisty comes, and the Eucharisty, the angel of death, when he sees the mark, which is red, which is gotten from the lamb, okay, the angel will pass by and hurt the other one. And the resultant effect was the gradual elimination of the hairs of the Egyptians. So when the angel of God, because there is no labor without pain. When the angel of God says, oh, look at my people, look, you people want freedom. These are the sacrifices, to be paid in order for you to be free. We have to understand it. In several occasions, I have been trying to let our people to understand that there are some loopholes we Africans are having, most especially the Biafran people. The lack of what you call collective spirit, the lack of, what you call individual annientamento in Italian language, means selflessness because of collective purpose. That is the reason why you're seeing many voices, people, anybody that is going against what Nnamdi Kanu has already said from A to Z is or are those who are still in the state of nature, in the natural status, in the sense that they are still seeing this agitation or this Biafran liberation mission as encircled under meeting, as if you are doing village meeting. They did not understand that this is nation building. Every forces and contributions are very, very necessary. Just like today, I am not fit to come out to participate, but spiritually, I know that everybody has to give his own opinion. That is the first point. Second, I want you to give me a little a chance to talk, okay? Second point is,
Oh,
yeah,
His Highness, you have the time. Right on, right on,
okay.
right on. You have the time
Second point is this.
because you are educating Biafrans on what they need to
Yes,
know. So
second point is
go
this.
on with the.
Second point is this.
Exactly.
Yeah, we happen and luckily to emerge as people who are members of the United Nations. We happen to emerge and to become as participators of Western education without our forefathers, contemporarily speaking, at least starting from 1800. When I say contemporary, it means from 1800. Around that time, you have mercantilistic revolution when the Usman Dafodios entered and invaded Nigeria, and the Royal Niger companies, United African companies, according to the history. Our forefathers, we are not those who started, that is those forefathers of that particular time. We are not those who started all these moves for this Western education style. Our own education style was different. So we take it to the time of the formation of the United Nations. Why I'm talking in this way is so that our people should understand certain things, that we are not yet, qualified to celebrating alongside those who have fought before, establishing United Nations. Let me permit me to read. This is the Charter of the United Nations, because I didn't. Okay, this is the Charter of the United Nations. I want to go to the preamble. I won't waste your time. He said, "We, the people of the United Nations, determined, to save the succeeding generations from the scourge of war, which twice in our lifetime has brought untold sorrow to mankind." That is the first, or what you call strophe, according to the way because I studied in Italy. That is the main reason for the formation of the United Nations. He said, Let me repeat again. Then I have to explain that particular first strophe. So he said, to save succeeding generations from the scourge of war, which twice means 2 times, in our lifetime has brought untold sorrow to mankind. That is the point. Twice. According to you, ask yourself question. Does it mean that we Africans, who we have not been having war amongst we Africans, because there have been war in this world? Second is, who are these people talking to? Whom are they referring to? The answer is this. They are referring to the Western world, precisely the NATO people and the Asians. Whom am I talking about? Those who participated at the First and the Second World War. First World War started around 1914, around the Serbia zone. Serbia and Herzegovina. So they were alliances. So around 1915, it skyrocketed and it ended in 1918-1919. And there was the peace accord that was established. Then I go forward. Some people were being condemned, because of the war. And around 1939, there was another movement that provoked another war that was recognized as Second World War. As at that time, you have what an international organization you have at that time was called League of the Nations, headed by the Great Britain. Okay, these are the two scourge of wars that they are talking about. The two scourge of, let me read again. To save the succeeding generations from the scourge of war, which twice in our lifetime has brought untold sorrow to mankind. Their own war, First and Second World War, is the one that brought, that is when they have war, they take it as world, okay? Brought untold, to mankind. So, for this reason, that is the beginning of everything. Those who were affected, those who spearheaded this war from the United Nations, they started planning it around 1942 at Bretton Woods by the protagonists, Americans and some British people. And finally, in 1945, they stipulated this Charter of the United Nations. And that is from where we are having this our reason for self-determination. When you go, that is, our people have not yet, we are not fully part of those they are talking about. For you, that is, we Africans, according to their own mentality, are not fully part of these people that they are talking about. But you become considered by the time you behave like them. That's why an adage say in this, when you go to Rome, you behave like Romans, which means when you have learned exactly the way white people did, yes, to have their independence, because every progressive Western nation was once colonized by another Westerner. Like the Great Britain was at a time colonized by the Allemany, that is the present Germany. Then the Great Britain colonized America. Then America colonized others, etc., etc. France was colonized by the organization of the Ancien regime. At least let me put around 1600, the Baroque period. You must be hearing about King Louis the 14th, whose dictatorship, when they're saying dictatorship, absolutism, these were the people that were applying absolute rule. He said one particularly, according to the history, that the state is his. Just like you take it down to our own reality. The president of Nigeria is even above God, hypothetically. So he says, l'état, c'est moi. And from that period, around 1780s, the intellectuals and the people gathered together, organized themselves. Intellectuals, educated, means people who had primary school certificates starting from there to university. They all came together and formed a group that is called Illuminism. That is the genealogy of Illuminati. Illuminati is not an organization of money ritual. It was an organization that fought against the absolute rule. Some groups, like what you call the Sturm und Drang, were representing the Alemania Republic, that is the German. Sturm und Drang, that is what you call them. They were like the people that, like Onongo men, for example. The activities were like that. And you have the Armata Rosso in Italy. Then you had the Sanculotti, Levelers and Diggers. You also have the group of George Washington, 1,775. Okay, because they were the one who got the independence first of all. So all these groups were combatants. They were not people who were saying, which one studied modern? This one knows how to pronounce English like as if he was being given birth by Queen Elizabeth the First. They did not antagonize each other. But in our own time, our people end up in trying to make a kind of who studied more or who has more money. Who studied more? Why should that one be the leader? Who is he? By the time you take things, you measure things based on things that are foreviant. Foreviant means things that has nothing to do with the essence, with brain. It means that such kind of people are still in the state of nature. That those people are not understanding the meaning of collectivism. Now let's take it forward. Our people, the same thing is applicable to, because where we are having problem in this struggle is all these foreign things that happen to us, just like Western education happened to us. Our forefathers were not the one who reshaped the system of this modern education, Western education. And neither were they the ones who participated at the stipulation of the United Nations, Charter of 1942/1945. Neither was there amongst those who formed the organization known as Christianitas, which is Christian after the death of Christ, around 300. It was formed in Antioch in Pisidia and was being brought to the sight of the world after the death of Diocletian in 285 after the death of Christ, and was being taken over by a man that is called Constantine. Constantine was in the present Turkey. In the present Turkey, they used to call it Byzantium. So he was the one who brought Christianity and introduced the sign of the cross that we Catholics always so it was Constantine that introduced it. It was not my forefather. So the secrets embedded under these foreign religions are still extraneous to us. That is the reason why, taking it to what is happening today, while our supreme leader is dying for us, is being illegally accused, whilst the Biafran agitators are being massacred only because they were holding flag. Barisozekome in all these days intervention always stress on this. They were being massacred by who? By the state actors, by the Nigerian state. The Nigerian state violated the rules of international law and of international accord and engagement, precisely of the law, Article 1, Article 1 of the law of the 28th July 1951. It is known as Geneva Convention. I want people to go and make research. They will understand it is talking about right of refugee, right of somebody who ran away from his place because of political persecution, because of his religious persecution. Even if the person is a terrorist, you cannot deport the person to such country where he will be risking punishment. These are some of the reasons why most of our people, they call Aduro. Aduro is under that the law, Article 1 of the 28th July 1951. So the Nigerian state violated it because it would have followed due process. All these things, we have repeated it. But it chose to use the corruptive system, spoiled system of the ancient regime, thereby kidnapping him. So before the law, they have given validity to the agitators to retaliate in clandestine way because the power belongs to the people, not to the politicians. And you have seen the way our politicians, those people that you call politicians, are criminals are people that are known as mafia in Italy, or the kind of people that the revolutionaries chased away from throne. And the last, our people, why are they talking about Christmas, celebration of Christmas season? Because they have this nonchalant attitude. This I don't care, because which one is my business? Because our society has never been organized in such a way that IPOB, oh my God, if not that these people went and allowed themselves to be corrupted, IPOB was a number one. It's still number one, because I think vote of no confidence has been passed on the 28th of February 2022, if I'm not making a mistake, or 21, something like that. So according to democratic process. So if they had not compromised, IPOB was very, very exemplary. What made me to say, good, because our lecturers at that time in the university around 2011 were saying, look, your country is expiring. Without University of Bari, I wouldn't have known the correct day that Nigeria, notwithstanding my level of education, what do I know before that Nigeria is to expire? I knew it in 2011. What was the reason why I knew it? It was the time they were bombarding, they were to destroy Libya. They destroyed Libya because of the economic policy, because he wanted to override his golden dinar, to override what you call the dollar standard. So when they were discussing all these things, they said Nigeria, that great nation, that is one of the the most populous nation, great in terms of dotation of natural resources, is to expire in 2014. I said, please lecture me. What is the meaning of expire? They said Nigeria was amalgamated. There was a clause by the Great Britain in 1914. So with the expiry of 100 years, so it corresponds to 2014. They said, who is going to be the proprietor of Nigeria? That was the quesito, the question they were asking themselves. So all these things, our people, this history, our people didn't know it. Not all, not all. And two, they are not yet understanding that if something happened to one person, as a people, as we are a people, we're supposed to leave everything we are doing and rescue that person. According to Bible, Gaddafi, you can help me. According to Bible, maybe Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, Jesus Christ was trying to make example to the disciples, thereby saying, because every day they say honor the Sabbath day and keep it holy, which means honor. You can say honor the Sunday. The Sunday, on Sunday you don't go to work. Then Jesus Christ asked, he said, made a parable saying that a man has 14 sheep, and on Sunday one of the sheep entered inside the well. Then what should the owner do? Then those people, they responded, they were perplexed. They said, so for the fact that it is Sunday.
Prof,
Yeah, good.
thank you very much. Please just round up in a
Okay.
minute.
What I'm trying to say is that on Ruben Abanoso, so the MNK that is there, he is not celebrating anything there. He's there for all of us. So no amount of contribution that we are going to give that is too much for him. So because he is there to save us, the Fulanis are killing our people on a daily basis. I saw on the media today the people that have been abducted in Enugu State. This is, politicians are not thinking anybody, so they are not interested about anybody. So we must do this particular sit at home, so that after this everything is resolved, because it's well calculated. No suffering, there is no labor without pain. That is the contribution we're going to make, so that we be recognized. It will enter in the history that Biafran people fought like the white people, so that their freedom will be affirmed. I thank you all for listening to me. Next time will be more refined. Thank you.
Thank you, Prof. We are not stopping you because we want to stop you. It is because of it's because of time, and we will be having you from time to time to come and educate our people, because we don't know I'm finished. We no be journalists, so none of us go school of journalism here. Now learn we dey learn.
All school are equal.
because
All are, even
uh-huh.
traveling is part of education. I'm not the kind of
So
people who say onomatopoeia, metaphor, this nonsense. It's brain
every day
that
we
works.
learn, and as you speak to us today, I've learned a lot, and Biafrans also learn. So,
Yeah.
in line with our mandate of the sit at home, which some people seems to be crazy about, it is a must do, and you must respect the date of this lockdown. 9, 10, 11, 12, and 14 is sacrosanct to the Biafran people. So, as you people are still watching, listen to this as a warning so that you will not be saying that I was not told, please.
Yes, good morning to those of you who understand what good is all about, and bad morning to those who doesn't understand what good is all about. I'm here to make an very, very important statement or announcement to those in my concern, those who also would doubt it, no problem. For those of you who love your life, I think this announcement concerns you. For those of you who hate your life, it doesn't concern you anyway. That is why I came to you so that me and you will reach an agreement. That is, if only you agree with me. Before then, let me remind you of what Buhari said. Boko Haram, as history said, they were unarmed people. Nigeria forced them to carry arm. And today, everywhere is feeling the heat of Boko Haram. What do you say? IPOP was a peaceful people carrying only platform and Biafran flag, going on their way protesting. IPOP never destroyed any property. IPOP never killed any soul. We only voice out self-determination, which is our right, that we are tired of Nigeria. Nigeria can never repent. Nigeria is an evil entity. Nigeria is where the animals are supposed to live, not human. Nigeria is a place meant for white animal. That is the reason they will come up and tell you monkey swallow money. Yes, we never doubted them. Snake swallow money. Python fly away with money. So many evil things. An animal like mole go into presidential office and eat up everything there. That was not our business. We say this country created by Lord Lugard was not created for human being. We Biafrans that are human beings, we don't want to be part of this place. Leave us, let us go. We only carry flag. What happened? Nigeria come up and Buhari say he's going to speak with us with a language we will understand. He did not speak the same language with Boko Haram. He did not speak the same language with all the people, the S-men that have been going on terrorizing innocent citizens, killing and harassing. He say he know the language he's going to speak with us, and that is to send army, police, every uniform man to come and kill us in our own land. I want you to answer this question. Is it right? Will it be fair for us to fold our hand and watch him, Nigeria, military, and all the terrorists gather up to kill us, and we fold our hands watching them? I want you to answer this question. Will it be fair that we could not even defend ourselves, talk less of defending our land? Will it be fair? I want to just bring an introduction to the announcement I'm going to make for those that it might be concerned. Nigeria does not understand peace because they are animal. They only understand violence. That is why follow violence with them to understand it. Since Namdi have been doing it in peaceful way, give us referendum, let us vote and go. If the majority voted for Nigeria, and then we remain. If the majority voted for Biafra, we go our way. In way, nobody wound person, nobody shoot person, nobody kill person. No. Then say no. That we don't have right to decide. For our life, we do not have right to decide. On the concussion country forcefully emerge that we do not have right to decide. I become minority in my own father compound. I become minority in the same country you say we are one. The same country you say we are one, you say my voice cannot be heard. The same country. And what you have to pay me back for the oil, my oil you are drilling in my land is to come and kill me. No problem. But I want you people to know that whatever thing you see today, as this thing you see in front of me, it's not my making. Nigeria government gave it to me. And if you ask me how did they give it to me, I never use my money bought this. Every weapon we are using, Nigeria provide for us. Nigeria say they love war. They don't need peace. That we should face them in battlefield. And that is what we're going to do. We told them, Boko Haram are a child's play compared to what is coming. You see, Boko Haram is a child's play compared to what is coming. All of you will think of running out of this country. You have nowhere to hide. Governor, senator, all the politicians, you will look for where you will not see. We will all die here. We will all die here. In this very place. Say you saying it's Nigeria. You call it Nigeria, abi? All of us go Nigeria here. Now here we go, Nigeria. By the time we will nine finish, then nobody will remain to Nigeria. You understand what I'm talking about? All this thing into our land to kill us, then call us citizen that does not deserve to live. And they brought all this weapon. AK-47, AK-49, mini bomb, launcher, and brought it to our land. And the God of our land said, no, we deserve to live. And many of them were swallowed by our ground. And we picked their weapon. This is the weapon, one of the weapons we picked from Nigeria military soldiers. And as it is written, that he that carries sword will be killed by sword. because they carry this weapon, and this weapon will kill them. Do you understand me now? It was them that brought this weapon to kill us in our own land. And the same weapon is what will kill them. What was our crime? What was IPOC crime? I'm asking you, what was IPOC crime? Now it's out of IPOC. Oh. Pandia Mama. It is out of IPOC. So therefore, those of you who want to try, the announcement I'm going to make now is left for you. But let heaven and earth bear me witness that I was someday, 2nd December, brought to you the awareness of what is going to happen, and you, out of your ignorance, ignore it. And out of your stupidity, you overlook it. And out of your idioticity, don't mind me, it is not my mother tongue. So anyhow I put it, take it. I hope you understand. You went and give out your life. Do you think we are joking? We are not joking. Let me show you something. Do you see it? This is what we call live bullet. It kills. So if you think we are joking or this thing is empty, yeah, rethink. Okay? You have to rethink. Because it is not a joke. We say what we mean, and we mean what we say. Read my word. For me to come live and give you this, I mean what I am saying. We mean what we are saying. For you not to take it important, for you to ignore it, you are on your own. Anything will happen, take it. I told you the first time I made the live broadcast, very soon we are moving out of this jungle. Forest is not our home. And when we move out to the street, we will get to the state. We will get to the local government. We will get to the everywhere in Nigeria. We will get it and make them understand that it is either Biafra or Biafra. If you fail to give us Biafra, I swear to God Almighty in heaven, no living thing will survive in Nigeria. Quote me right. If you fail to release Nnamdi Kanu and give us Biafra, he told you that this struggle, he has madness involved in it. Our madness, step by step, increase step by step. Maybe before December finish, you understand what I mean. We need nothing apart from Biafra. You release him and give us Biafra. Peace will reign. Peace will reign. If you say no, then let's go in the language you understand better. Let me see how you are going to survive. Bandit in one side, Fulani in the other side, all your terrorism in one side, and then freedom fighter in the other side. Let me see if you remain. You will look for run, you will not see where to run. You will look for where to hide. Even where you run to hide will throw you out. And never come to Southeast governors. Make una wait. Say now we will not sell out. When I get mine sell out, abi. Say now we be the way for Fulani. Make una know una case no be big one. Make una wait. We dey come for una. Small. We dey come for una when time reach. Now we want to face Nigeria. Now, this led me to my announcement. Because believe you me, this broadcast will not be long. The information is that from December 9, December 10, December 11, December 12, and December 14, nobody should be seen outside. It is sit at home. Stay in your house. Use this time. Use today. Stay 8. Buy everything you need. Stay in your house. If you come out, you will die. Mark my word. In Biafra land. They are talking about Biafra land. They are not talking about the whole of Nigeria. We are talking about Biafra land. Buy everything that will sustain you for these few days I am mentioning. And stay safe in your life, in your house. Stay safe in your house. Stay safe in your house. Stay safe in your house. Don't come outside. I repeat. December 9, December 10, 11, December 12, and December 14. It is sit at home days for Biafrans. If you come out, you will die. Don't say we did not warn you. Don't say we do not warn you. Don't say we do not warn you. And let me show you something again. Nigeria Army and the rest of the terrorist group, they know what I'm carrying for hand. So they understand this one. We made this one. Just as we keep telling them that we have, human resources, while they are dying for mineral resources. They understand this thing I'm holding. They can give you testimony. Find Nigeria Army or where, tell them to give you testimony about this thing. It is takeaway. This thing you see me holding for hand, so it is capable of destroying so many at a time. I don't know if you really understand what I mean. If we release that one in your midst of voting booth, in your voting booth, my dear, you will give our ancestor a better message. In your house, don't come out. If you do not come out, this thing will not reach you. Because everything we see on the street of Biafra land will be fired down. Everything we see on the police unit will be fired down. We don't need election in Biafra land. All of them are. Peter Obi is evil. Tinubu is evil. Atiku is evil. Nigeria is corrupt beyond repair. Nigeria is the devil dent. Nigeria can never change. It can never change. For your information, if you bring angel to come to Nigeria, it will corrupt 1 week. The angel will corrupt. Nobody, talk less of the whole. The same them. The same them. then you tell you that Nigeria will change. Go to Anambra, Peter Obi was governor. Look at Anambra. Have you not been hearing about flooding in Anambra? Have you not been hearing about bad road in Anambra? Have you not been hearing about no running water or stable electricity in Anambra? Say he could not change a small state. A small state. What make you think that he can change the country? What about Tinubu? Look at Lagos. How is Lagos today? Is Lagos America? Is Lagos fine today? People that are Yoruba people testify now. Story. How is Lagos? Tinubu was governor there. What did he do to Lagos? Why did he transform Lagos to one finest country? Lagos is the most dirtiest place in the whole world. Now what make you think that when he now become a president, he will transform Nigeria to a better place? Are you so daft? Are you so stupid? I talk about Tinubu, Atiku. Atiku, let me ask you, you were the deputy or my vice president to Obasanjo in this country. As long as I concern, now two of una rule this country. Didn't you transform this country to a better place? Assisting your president. So now where you think say if they give you power, you go transform Nigeria. A country that is crippled for 60-something years. All of a sudden, all of you believe in miracle that a child you put to bed, he did not waka from 1 year to 60-something years. The miracle will take place. He will just jump up and begin to waka, begin to run. No wonder Nigeria is a reason. People doesn't reason right. People brain and knock. People are so stupid and useless. And Nigerians are so useless and stupid. Nigerians are so idiotic. They cannot even use their brain. They cannot even reason. Or make you think these people can change Nigeria. That is why we Biafrans, we do not reason like them. We know that nothing good can come out from Nigeria. Nigeria can never be repaired. Nigeria will keep spoiling and remain spoiling until we destroy it totally. That even the name Nigeria will never exist again in the continent of black. You get it? So therefore, we need no election in Biafra land. If you want to try us, carry your PVC, go to Yoruba land, go to Hausa land and vote. In Biafra land, if you come up to any polling unit, you must die. I'm not missing word. You must die. If you stay in your house, you stay alive. If you come outside, you die. You stay in your house, you stay alive. You come outside, you die. Don't try the voice of the angels of God. This is the warning. This will be the last warning. You might not see me coming online to tell you concerning this. I may come for a different matter. But do you see this very matter? You might not see me coming to announce it for you. Please, those of you who get this video, share it viral. Let it go around. Let it go. Let it serve so that those who did not will hear. Those who did not have Android phone, please use your mouth and tell them. On 9, 10, 11, 12, and 14 December, it is sit at home. No going out. If you go outside, anything you see, you take them. Now you go market. Now you buy market. You go take your market home. God bless Biafra. God bless Nnamdi Kanu. And God bless all freedom fighters. Biafra, freedom. Biafra, freedom. Freedom must be accomplished. No going back. We have gone too far to turn back. It's either freedom or freedom. It's either Biafra or Biafra. It's either Biafra and Nigeria will keep going down, 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 down until there exists no more. If you love peace, you listen to Nnamdi Kanu and let Biafra go. If you want war, we will give you war. But this time around, this war will not favor you. We will destroy you beyond repair. Mark my word. We are legion. We are the people you killed many years ago. We are legion. And we have come to restore back our dignity. We have come back to restore back our dear country, Biafra. If you think you can stop us, we will crush you to death. That is a promise we make for you. Goodbye. Good afternoon. From me, from here, I say good morning.
So if you did not like the voice you hear, or if you did not like us playing this video, that means you are an enemy of Biafra.
Exactly.
Because we have to warn you very well, oh. Now, as we are warning you about that one, now this is what Fulani is planning for you. Because most of you will say, we are playing video, three people. No, look at what Fulani is, how they are preparing for you here. This is how Fulani are preparing for you. They assemble their weapons and they are showing you live and direct. They are showing their faces. Do you see them? They are showing their faces and telling you that they are ready for you and they are coming for you. Let me put the audio on so that people can hear it, because this is not time that we need to be mincing words so that people will say, no, let us paint it white so that it will sweeten the ear for people to hear. No, they cannot be killing you and they are scolding you. The lady that gave testimony after years and rescued them yesterday and the day before, she told you that a pregnant woman, they use knife to butcher her into pieces and they remove the baby. They did not kill this woman, they did not strangle her to death before they killed her or before they took the baby. They divided the belly into two with her kodokoro eyes. She was seeing herself dying as they were slaughtering her. Then they pick out the baby inside her womb. They went away with the baby for what they want to do. And you are here telling me that I be calm. You are here telling me that I need to be civilized, right? Oh, okay. Don't worry. When the terrorists use you for sacrifice of civility, you will understand what civilization is all about when it comes to the Fulani ethics of civilization. Listen to the way they are doing it here.
na farko rashin karatu shine awwal masalar su saboda mutum ne ya tashi bai san kowace irin doka wadda gwamnati ba ta so ko gwamnati tana son haka menene zai abin da ya ga dama tunda ban san me doka ba dole abin da na ga dama shine zai me doka wani in ka tambaye shi me doka tambaye ka zai wani irin sun su ne bai san ta ba to shi ya hince kawo haka kenan gwamnati menene zai taimaka da shi kauyuka wanda bisu da komi na karatu da kokarta wannan bindigogi wani menene ba abin da yake sa mutum ya dauka illa jahili ko kuma son a fage shi yau baka kwana gidanka ba jibi baka kwana ba uwayenka suna kuka duk wanda ya ce ma sata abun kirki ne karya ne bai yi ba ko kuma fashi abun kirki ne karya ne saboda tana yi wa uwarka tana kuka ubanka haka yan uwa haka gwamnatin kasar ka tana neman ka baka kwanta ba lahiya babu abin da ya yi illa yau in zo gidan rediyon kwana gobe in je na sebe in kwana jibi in je na daga rufuri in kwana babu wanda yake nema na to wa ya gane da haka babu wanda ya gane jahilci ya hana mu duka wannan wuri yare to alhamdulillah da gwamnati ta hara gane cewar tana da talakawa nan ba da gobi ba barewu bane da tushe kane suke wurin akwai mutane suna raye kuma gwamnati ina so ta san da su wannan bindigar ba komai bace ba illa jahilci assalamu
You can see how they did it and they clap for themselves in preparation and in anticipation of the people they want to go and kill. because one Nigeria is for them. I'm not good in translating what they said, though, because I don't understand what they spoke there. Prof, I don't know if you understood the language they used there. If you could translate a bit, I did not grab anything.
You make me laugh, but it's for good. He's saying that, look, they're in charge. This is their father's heritage. That the government is just wasting time. So as soon as the time, when the time comes, then our people will understand that really they are the one in charge. Summary.
Chai, 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 chai. Una don't hear him now. Una don't hear him now. Okay. Una don't hear him now. Oh. If you can cut this part of this video that we just played, as we play this video finish, where Professor translate them. So I will cut this part, share them, so that una go they hear. When we say come and support ESN, come and give us weapons, come and give us money to buy these kind of guns that you see them carry here. Let us multiply our bullet every day so that we can be able to defend our land and then stand against this evil that is. Some of you think that we need the money to use our houses. Most of us already had our houses before we entered Biafra struggle. Most of us have our businesses. So if you think that we are in because of your money, you're doing yourself more harm than good. If you don't give us the weapons, we cannot be able to fight and confront these people here. That is why you need to make use of the website address that is running on the down part of this broadcast, www.ipobinusa.org/donate. Go and drop your own tithe and offering there to support ESN in what we are doing. And remember, Professor, right on.
I just wanted to remind our people a little something. Under the United Nations, under Article 1, Paragraph 2, which talks about right for self-determination of the people, is there at the United Nations. Self-determination and self-defense and preservation. Now, conventionally, because that is the base, conventionally, Boko Haram and the bandit swap are showcasing sophisticated weapons, saying that the land belongs to them, that government is just wasting its time, that they are coming to take over, they will show us shege. You yourself, you are looking at them, you are waiting for Jesus Christ to come and do miracle. You need to use the parallel, conventional, sophisticated weapon to defend yourself. We are on the defensive side, and it is guaranteed. And again, those who saying before they will label them terrorists or terrorists, have the Western world not labeled Fulani herdsmen terrorists, Boko Haram terrorists, but did they came to fight them? They didn't come. What they did is that they alerted their citizens, America alerted the citizen a month ago, have about to scamper from Nigeria because bandit is coming to strike. So it's
that
America
is the
now.
best they can do. That is the best they can do. They pick their people out for safety and then leave you to die.
Yes, because under Article 1, Paragraph 1, there is right for equal sovereignty. So under use cogence, which is the general law that guides every member of the United Nations, that also guides Security Council, it says that no nation should interfere through a coercive way unless the particular situation becomes necessary as a global threat. That is when you are at war. That is what it means. Let me say this last thing. On that is what you call peacekeeping and peace enforcement. Peacekeeping means when the war starts now, if war starts, at a particular time, the United Nations, we send Casque Blue. Casque Blue means a blue helmet. Those soldiers that comes, they will come for peacekeeping. When they come, they will say, who is in charge here? They will speak with that. Then they'll go to the other side, who is in charge? Now, by the time after listening to everything, and they will be measuring their interest, it's very important, interest of the Western world. The one that corresponds to the much on their interest, that is the one that they will bend. And two, the one that shoots more. This is not a child joke. They are showcasing the gun there. Why are you afraid of being tagged terrorism? Now they say that they studied. they didn't remember that in South Africa, when they were in a apartheid regime, that the South Africans had even different armed group that fought for the liberation of South Africa, that fought against apartheid regime. Even the churches, Archbishop Desmond Tutu was at the war front, going everywhere, doing the diplomatic aspect of it, on the side of the freedom fighters. But look at our own bishops. Look at what they do. Look at what they do. Upon the level we are, Enugu State, look at those poor people. But they are thinking about Christmas. So this particular thing, there is something, let me say this because it's important for you to know, when I was speaking before, I said that this Western education, there's some secret they hide from us. I want to demonstrate small thing. This is a picture. This is a picture of me when I did my youth service. What that thing that they do in Nigeria. Are you permitted to use gun to do your youth service? That is the question I'm asking. No, you are not permitted, but here you are permitted to use gun because of what? In case if there is an external aggression and the military happen to lack or have the need of of reinforcement. Now every Italian citizen knows how to use gun. At least those that pass through high institution and university. That youth service is here. It is militarized. We know how to cock AK-47, although this is double barrel. Okay, that is it. And according to philology, without war for liberation, this is it. You go the training through the university to defend your country. Then when the war comes, this is it. Then at the end, by the time you are in charge, you can form parliament. Parliament means it means a house of the Senate and Rep. You form government. You can see Parlamento and Governor. You must pass all this process before you will go to relax. Just as we are today, Christians don't know that they are not the one in charge. That's why they remove CRK from the curricula of Nigeria. That is the reason why they have the temerity to do what? To come bombing Christian churches, and Christian pastors and CAN are not doing anything because they don't understand that they're supposed to be in charge of government. Not the Nigerian government. To be in charge of government, you need to go back. That is, every region need to have their independence. Then we have to reshape our state based on our reality. All these terrorists that they allowed, these money-mongered people, these gluttonic people that they insert amongst us can never allow peace. We can born children, but later, because they always plan ahead. They are not like our people that only see today. But they themselves, they plan based on what will happen in 50 years to come, 100 years to come. That's why they say they want to dip the Quran inside the Atlantic Ocean. It does not mean that they want to take the Quran and just put it inside what it means to conquer from north to south to the Atlantic Ocean and take charge of everything. So our people need to wake up and defend themselves. Forget about Christmas. Christmas was not formed by our forefathers. It was formed by the Europeans. Look for the face of God first before looking for earthly things. That is the way the Bible said it. That we are free and the correct people should man a government. Israel is just 10 million, but no nation can die Israel. Israeli soldiers are children ranging from 14 years to infinity, to the age of pension. That is how it is. So if you don't participate to be recognized in this world, you are not recognized. And two, there is no need of doing Christmas. God has brought him. I know what I'm saying. To liberate us. But our people are being deceived by these church people. I was so happy by the time I heard about these 5 days. I said it is spiritual. Because it will touch many things. And people will start taking things very serious. And the more they waste time, the worse, because we cannot allow people to, I don't like watching all those gory images. We cannot allow these people to finish us. What happens is that hence the politician, I want people to go and see and listen to Cho Ayaba, Dr. Cho Ayaba, who says that Biafra should stop romancing these politicians. What's the need of romance? They need to be sent to exile. That is how it is done. We are in freedom fighting. And it is recognized. The power belongs to the people. Who is that nincompoop that is saying that before they call you terrorists, they call the terrorists even what do you call it? They called South Africa terrorists. Later, what happened after the many years of war? Later came out, and it is not terrorists. What are they trying to say? If they are not educated, they should go and get themselves educated. That is how it is. Thank you very much, brothers and sisters.
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you. Ada Biafra, please round up in 2 minutes because we are closing now. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Unmute yourself, please. Unmute yourself.
Okay. Can you hear me now? Hello, Biafra. IPOB, one family. We are going home.
Yes,
we are going home. I want to appreciate everybody that is here that took out their time to come and join us. Thank you. I see you sharing. I see your like. I see your comments. I appreciate the newcomers. Please, before you clock out, make sure you like this video. We want them to know that we have faces. We are not backing down. What we need is freedom. Fighting for freedom is not calling for war. And defending your lives, defending yourself is acceptable in every way. They are watching me from America. I know the Americans are watching me. They know I'm doing the right thing. I'm not scared. I am with you. If it is to come down and do it, I am one of them. I tell you, I swear to God, I don't know about you. What can you do? Your little donation to the www.ipobinusa.org/donate. If you can't show your face, put your dollar, sefa, euro, naira, anything. You need to encourage these guys. Can your father do the things those guys are doing? No. Your husband cannot do it. Your wife cannot do it. Please do something. Some men are watching us. They cannot do what I'm doing. You don't know the meaning of putting my face here. We are going home. It is either Biafra or Biafra. We are not backing down. If you are hearing my voice, do contribute your quota. We are going home. We are tired. Our people are dying in nursing homes here. It is not what I want. I want to die in Biafra land. Some people lie down and died yesterday night, even in Biafra land. They didn't fight for nothing, but they died. Who gave you food during the pandemic? Nobody. Even the food they brought, nobody gave it to you. They stocked it for 2023. You see how wicked these people are. People have been dying in Izombe. Are you telling me that all these people that are coming out now, they didn't see the helicopter dropping Fulani? Where were they? They didn't see people they kill in Izombe. Python 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Dance in Biafra land. Where were they? Where were they, Biafrans? Please, you either sit at home. This is the starting point now, because the battle is on. You can't run away from the battle that is on your doorstep, because some people are saying, Ada, you're instigating violence. No, the war is on your doorstep. Do you know how many people they killed today? Do you know how many people died yesterday night? Because the ones we have the clip, that's the one we are showing you. Had it been they killed all those women that saw that horrific video of killing that pregnant woman? If they have killed all of them, who will tell you what had happened? Nobody. That is why I say sit at home. You must sit at home. If you don't sit at home, whatever you see outside, we don't want to hear. Any video that is coming from the sit at home, I will sit here with you. You will see me live. I will be doing my broadcast. I will do it even 10 times tomorrow to tell you that I'm at home. We don't want anybody to die again. We are tired of the killings. Why I'm here is about the killings. I'm not here because they are starving you or because they are not giving you a job. Yes, I am here because your life matters. You see, when I do my Thanksgiving on my page, I told America, happy Thanksgiving, Americans. Biafrans' lives matters for me. Yes, you must say it anywhere you are. You must show that you are not happy about the things going on in Biafra land. They are saying it, but they are keeping quiet. They want you to start something before they come up to help you. Nobody separate fight without fighting. You must start fighting before somebody will separate fight. If I see Akbarawa on the road now and pass without punching him, nobody will come and say, hey, buddy, what is going on here? You must start something before people will help you. your contribution is sit at home. You are not contributing any dime in what we are doing. They're on a fire. Did anybody help you? Did they rescue them? No. This is what we want to start happening in Biafra land. When there's incident like that, fire service, if I throw this my gongoni on the floor now, if it make noise to the extent that America hear it, they will call it, somebody, my neighbor will call fire service. They will start coming. That is what the kind of country we want you to enjoy. I love you guys. Remain blessed. Thank you for the like. Thank you for the sharing. I see everybody. God bless you all. We are moving. We are going home. Biafra now or nothing. Yoruba nation now. We are going. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. The Prof, use your 2 minutes here to finish the show.
First of all, may I use this occasion to panegyrize our dear sister and mother, Tiobi, right? Yeah. So for all her contributions, I do always follow when you talk about Umenalawo Uzizuku. Yes, that young man is very, very correct. There are a lot of things we are going to adjust when we get Biafra. A lot of things. Nothing will be taken for granted. Christianity is a scam. Christianity in Africa is a scam because the way they do Christianity in the Western world is different from the way they do it in Africa. So I urge each and every one of us to obey the sit at home. It's for our total liberation. I know that our people are so habitual in the sufferings being inflicted onto us by the politicians. But what we're trying to tell you is that if we want that heaven that we are longing to come to this earth in the sense of that good living, general good well-being, we must follow these steps because those developed countries followed it even worse than the one we followed. The Israelites were killed in 6 millions around the world, but the little one that remained organized themselves around 1939 to 1947, and with their seriousness, the Western world recognized them and wrote a memorandum of understanding, an international accord, and they gave them Palestine. They were given country home. That is the way it's written in the resolution of the 1947/1948. And Israel became a country. Gradually, Israel is a emulative country. It was like desert, and they converted it. We don't even need oil. We don't even need any oil. So kudos, don't be afraid. Obey. Nobody is going to die because of 5 days sit at home. By the time you had the coronavirus, you observed it. Even in 3 months, the same thing was applicable to us in 3 months. But there was a reason for coronavirus saga. I don't want to talk too much. There was a reason. It's for the Western mythology and for the technological advancement. Today, you make use of 5G network. It is due to that lockdown that gave the technicians the opportunity to introduce that new system. So we are already victorious. Stop listening to those who are fighting for pot of porridge. Think about your freedom. For us to make Biafra to be like America, a person like me had made lots of projects with the federal government before this time around. In order for me to bring, to represent the National University Commission, which was almost successful. But due to the way Nigeria is, they say that Nigeria is not a safe place. I have spent millions. One day will show us the proof of what I'm saying, because from the university, I'm the only one that was chosen from Sub-Saharan Africa as an external researcher. So I wanted to start from, Biafra, from Igbo land. Let me put it like that, because at that time I hadn't yet discovered this well-structured organization. So I started running the thing. But up to a certain point, they stopped me. They say Nigeria is a terrorist. There is no peace. So for that particular program was what I was to use, a channel that I was to use to bring development. Many people who knows me really can remember what I'm saying. To bring development in terms of in the field of education, I wanted to create to unite researchers in Nigeria, those people that after studying university, they don't know how to go forward. That unite them, make international connection. They'll be working under my company. Okay. Then at the same time, I will also attract modern agricultural system through the same channel via the European Union and academic pilgrimage. But they stopped me because they said that because I would have at the same time making white people to be coming to Igbo land. But they said they're afraid of insecurity, the insecurity system. So we have to go back and create and have our own nation so that, those development will come. You know how many expresses that, let's assume you want to travel from Enugu State to Onitsha. In overseas, you have 8 highways and like 10 smaller ways to reach to, and I'm all tired. Are we talking about constant electricity? Under these people you call politicians, they are mafians. They are the people that Italians and Europeans chased away for them to have their full republicanism and constitutionalism. Freedom that we're talking about. Those people are not politicians. They are criminals. Thank you very much. God will help us and be very, very strong-hearted and observe this 5 days sit at home so that we will have our freedom. Thank you.
Thank you, the Prof. Thank you, the Prof. Thank you, Ada Biafra. Thank you, all Biafrans all over the world. At times, people will come up with this discourse like, what does these people that are shouting really want? Because previously, they said they needed freedom, and God gave them Mazinam Kanu, and now they mesmerize everything. Now, God now still give them Simon Ekpa. That one now is still on the way to still give them the freedom. They now turn back again. They say they want to go and embrace one Nigeria. Biafrans all over the world understand one very thing. We are not fighting for this Biafra for these politicians. This sit at home that we are doing is not for this political class. It's not for those bishops and pastors who have a lot of money to enjoy themselves. Because they are speaking from the pocket of one Nigeria. That is why you see them canvassing and telling people everywhere, no sit at home, no sit at home. What is different from what Indian Zama's BOS are doing? So that tells you who they are. So we are not fighting for them. We are fighting for the poor people like the ones yesterday that were rescued by ESN, which the pastors, the bishops, the governors, the senators did not go for their help. They left you in the mercy of the terrorists to pillage you and to cut you into pieces. Those are the people that we are fighting for. The people that does not have people to speak for them. MNK is speaking for the poor. It's behind bars because of the poor. It's not for the rich because the rich already have a comfortable life in Nigeria. That is why one Nigeria is good for the rich. But you must do what we have put on the table for you if you want to be free. Support this sit at home and observe it. Tomorrow, do not come out of place. Stay in your houses so that any terrorist that comes out, Biafran people, the angels of Biafra will be able to confront them and to bring them to book. We are entering into a very intricate phase. So this sit at home alone is to set your mind in gear against what is to come. Freedom does not come easy, and we must sacrifice everything that we have to be able to get it. Look at the video on the screen. The terrorists are there displaying their weapons, telling you that you are wasting your time on the elections. And most of you are not getting it. Why the terrorists are already ready, they understand the games that they are playing. Wake up and let us put all our forces together to be able to bring down the zoo. Because together we can make it, but divided we fall. Igbo leaders, DOS, federal government, obedience, and all the terrorists and the black monkeys and all the baboons, and all the Ndi rat and the sioshi and the rodents and the frogs that are scattered everywhere. This message is for you. If you know what is good for you, stay in your houses and do not deceive Biafrans to come and be the one that will be used as a scapegoat tomorrow. We are prepared for our freedom. We are not the career agitators that have been fighting for many years. They say we entered during COVID-19, and within COVID-19 time to this very time, we have pulled too many strides, and you are seeing it very, very, very clear. So you should be convinced now. You should understand now. Why is it that COVID people that they say today are the ones shaking one Nigeria, and everybody are trembling. Igbo leaders are trembling. Ejiofor is trembling. DOS is trembling. Federal government of Nigeria is trembling. Obedient are trembling. Hey, all these people are trembling just because of COVID-19 agitators that just came yesterday, as they call us. All of you are trembling just because you see us, you see Simon Ekpa, and then you see Autopilot, you're trembling. But wait, it be like say, una brain self don't know because una know they remember one thing. Now you people sit talk and say Simon Ekpa and Autopilot, they are collecting money from one Nigeria. And yet we are the same people now that are fighting one Nigeria. While you people that claim that we collected money are the ones aligning with the one Nigeria now to come and kill our people and to come and stop the sit at home of no elections in Biafra land. So how does this balance up? I'm asking a simple question. Is Nigeria working for you? May Nigeria never happen to you. Destroy one Nigeria so that you can be free. Dewu Muchineke, from us from here, we say a very good bye. And we will be back again. Ciao, ciao.
Anybody, any chairman of any market that is opened, any market you open, the chairman will hear from us. In Biafra land, any market you open, you will hear from us. We lost 5 million people. And you can, if you don't sit at home, we'll make you sit at home by force. People, no wonder we are suffering. You would have no appreciation of the sacrifice of the dead. You think everything is mercantilism, is buying and selling. You convert every situation into a currency. You always look at the monetary value of every circumstance you find yourself in. That is why we have saboteurs and traitors within. They want to convert their position into money so that Abuja can recognize them and come and give them money. But we'll get all of you one after. And they are so-called political elites. Everybody wants to be politically correct. Everybody wants to be politically correct. Everybody wants to please Fulani because of 2023. Because they control INEC, they control CBN, they control everything. Your political future. In fact, if they can put this on in power, what can they not do? All of you were there claiming, this is our nation, Nigeria, without shit. You people, you disgust me. Anybody, any chairman of any market that is opened, any market you open, the chairman will hear from us. In Biafra land, any market you open, you will hear from us. We lost 5 million people. And if you don't sit at home, we'll make you sit at home by force. People, no wonder we are suffering. You would have no appreciation of the sacrifice of the dead. You think everything is mercantilism, is buying and selling. You convert every situation into a currency. You always look at the monetary value of every circumstance you find yourself in. That is why we have saboteurs and traitors within. They want to convert their position into money so that Abuja can recognize them and come and give them money. But we'll get all of you one after. And they are so-called political elites. Everybody wants to be politically correct. Everybody wants to be politically correct. Everybody wants to please Fulani because of 2023. Because they control INEC, they control CBN, they control everything. Your political future. You put this on in power. What can they not do? I cannot guarantee you that any elections will hold anymore in our land.
And killing of armless and defenseless IPOB members and Mossab and other Biafra agitators. This can no longer be tolerated by us. We, the unrecognized voices of the IPOB autopilot, as they call us, all over the world, demand with immediate effect the unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB.
I cannot guarantee you that any elections will hold anymore in our land.
We hereby declare no election, no 2023 general election in Biafra land. This no election in Biafra land has been activated. We are going to make it a task that must be done by every Biafran. All all measures will be put in place to make sure the adequate civil disobedience is implemented to stop the election in Biafra land.
I cannot guarantee you that any elections will hold anymore in our land. I don't know what. I don't know if we are suffering from politicians. I don't know where this disease is coming from. We must cure it. I want